Happy Crimson Tuesday. Maximus, good to see you. Reporting for duty. Indeed, me too, reporting for duty. Hold on, I'm just gonna put my snack over somewhere else. Amberzine, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Tonight we do not have a Dan. We have more art. Art. Either way, good to see you. Hola, Crimson Crew. We have more art today. And something fun that we haven't tried before. I'm going to try speedrunning the Crimson Diamond demo. And this is not an idea I came up with myself. Judge Con, good to see you. So there's a community, a speedrunning community called Speedy Adventures, and they speedrun all kinds of adventure games. And this September, they decided that they were going to, I guess, do a speedrun challenge, a short challenge, because the demo is actually really short. When you try speedrunning it, of speedrunning the Crimson Diamond demo. And so I got all excited about that, because I know we sometimes have talked in stream about how fun it would be to have the Crimson Diamond being speedrun or spedrun, or however the past tense form of that would be. And so I got all excited, and so I've loaded up their live split, which is the timer they use, and I looked at when they start the timer, when they stop the timer, and I'm going to speedrun the Crimson Diamond demo tonight. It's not going to take very long. I might do a few runs. Go on, Matsama, good to see you. Judith Butler's Lover, good to see you as well. Cosmo43, happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, so that's what we're working on today. Art. So a few speed runs, so I can set a good time, and more Rise of the Dragon, which is exciting because I feel like we're close to the end. People have said as much. After the arcade sequence, it's almost at the end, and so we're gonna have to come up with what we're going to do next. I have an idea, a really good idea that I'm super excited about, but we'll save that for later. Yes, speedrunning Rise of the Dragon. How is everyone? I'm doing well. Yeah, so actually something I can do before we get started on anything else. I got a few fun things to show, actually. This is probably going to get keyed out, so I'm going to turn off my my chroma key. Oh, 1 second. That's not it. This is it. Filters. Okay. Quickly turning off the chroma key because I want to show a couple fun things. Just a Jeffy, good to see you. Need for Crimson Speed, Hot Diamond Pursuit. I really like that. I like that. I like that name. Yeah. So one of the things I've done recently is I finished my my Kimmy cross stitch. So there we go. So I have two Nancy's here because I was experimenting with different thread colors. So you guys have probably seen this ones before. I've got Nessa, Margot, and so these ones all have the colors of what I've eventually decided I'll be using. We've got Evan Richards and we've got Kimmy, and so that's the first set of them. I'm not gonna like rip up either one of these to fill that spot with somebody else. I've got more sheets of this, so I'm gonna do that. Oh no, Edith, you've been feeling a bit mad the past week, like you're about to be sick but never quite full blown. No, I know how that feels. You just feel like a little off, just a little bit off. I hope it turns around for you in the second half of the week. Just kind of, is Evan Richards a reference to internet legend Rich Evans? As a matter of fact, it is, and so I do this a little bit with the names of people because I'm not good at naming people. So Nessa is actually a reference to an old she's not old, but she doesn't YouTube anymore, but a YouTuber named Her Crabbiness. So Nessa Crab is Her Crabbiness, and I asked Her Crabbiness if I could use her name for the character, because when I first got started in working in Adventure Game Studio, Her Crabbiness was playing the Ben Jordan series. Like, she played the entire Ben Jordan series, Francisco Gonzalez's Ben Jordan series, on YouTube, and I found that tremendously inspiring, so I named a character after her. Margot is, of course, she's kind of like that Fifi style character, the Yvette style character in the Laura Bow games, but I called her Margot because, well, it's a French name, and also Margot Kidder is a famous, I think Margot Kidder's Canadian, right? I don't know, but that's what Margot. And so Kimmy Kishiro is a name that kind of is in my family. It's not my it's not, of course, it's not my last name. It's not my mother's maiden name. But if further down the line, it's one of the names Kishiro is, and so that's why Kimi has the last name Kishiro. Oh no. Is that not it? That's not it. Her original last name was a name that was in my family, but Kishiro is, I believe, the artist who made Battle Angel Alita, one of my favorite manga. Is it Kishiro? I think so. So I think Kimi is named after that manga that I really like. And yeah, and Evan Richards is named after Rich Evans. And because him and Jack used to do this previously recorded, I never watched their streams, but I'd watch their VODs. And Rich loves text parser adventure games, and he introduced Jack to text parser adventure games, and Jack really liked them. And I love that. I love seeing people who never played text parser adventure games get introduced to them like nowadays and really take to them, and so I found that really inspiring, and that's why that character is named after Rich, because Rich introduced someone to the genre, and I'm a huge fan of that. And so almost everyone is kind of, of course Nancy Maple is a Nancy Drew type of a character, plus Miss Marple from Agatha Christie. So basically all the characters have some kind of reference to somebody else, and it's usually to do with if they were connected to adventure games or mystery of some kind. So that's what that's about. I'm going to turn back on my chroma key. Okay, good. I'm just catching up. The ultimate, the Crimson Diamond collectible. Yeah, I don't anticipate I'll be selling any. Oh, see, now it's keyed out. I don't anticipate I'll be selling those, but I might I'll get them done up in quilt form and show them at events when I eventually do events again. And of course we have this wonderful lady behind me, Nancy. This is the Nancy Maple sprite that my mom quilted, which I love, and I will be taking this when I go to events again in the future, in that beautiful future of I don't know when, but I'll be bringing this, and that actually takes me to this other art, which is, of course, this is Dido Cat, and I've done her up pixel style because my mom is going to make a Dido Cat patchwork quilt in the same style as the Nancy, and so when that's eventually done and I eventually go back to doing in-person events, I can bring the Dido quilt as well with the Nancy quilt when it's finished. It's actually a little bigger than the Nancy quilt, so it's going to be sideways. It's going to be pretty substantial. So I'm really excited that my mom, she asked me, can you do, because my mom loved Dido too, of course. Dido Cat was a big sweetheart. And so my mom wants to make a quilt of Dido, and so I did this one for her, and I'm actually doing an accompanying cross-stitch. Now that it was perfect timing because I finished the Kimi piece, and so I'm going to work on, I actually just started work a couple days ago on the Dido Cat cross stitch. Yes, Margot Kidder, Canada, thank you. I thought so. Yes, very much thought so. Yes. Bill Kuhn, good to see you. David Alexander, good to see you as well. So those are those things. Another thing this was exciting because this came in recently. This is the Playdate, and so here's the carry case for the Playdate. It's really, really cute. It's got a really kind of novel way of mounting. So you've got these pins on on the three corners. You've got pins, metal pins, and then the back of the Playdate also has these holes. You can and it's magnetic as well. So it actually mounts really nicely on the inside with kind of a magnet and pin type of thing. And I was going to stream Playdate games tonight because, as it so happens, the Mirror software program that lets you kind of stream the games onto your desktop, it worked completely and perfectly and seamlessly fine on the consumer model Playdate. I mentioned before, I do have a developer's model Playdate because I was asked by Cable if I wanted to make a game for the Playdate, and I feel like I still owe him a game for the Playdate. Even though I've art directed and I've done art for a Playdate game, I still feel like I owe him one. So after Crimson Diamond is launched, in the bold and exciting future of that, I do want to go back and I do want to make a game for this platform. So he sent me, well, Panic sent me a developer's model of the Playdate, and the thing is, I've wanted to, ever since season 1 of the games have come out, I've wanted to stream Playdate games, but the developer's model, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's just my model or whatever, it wouldn't work with the Mirror app. I'd plug it in by USB to my computer, and it just wouldn't recognize, the Mirror app wouldn't recognize it. But this consumer model works perfectly fine. So I was going to do this until I learned that Speedy Adventures was going to make Crimson Diamond their short challenge for September. So I thought immediately I'm gonna want to do that first, and because there's no rush on streaming the Playdate stuff, but this is like a time sensitive thing. If you join their Discord, which I will put back up again, Speedy Adventures, they have a Twitch channel as well. I'm not sure how active it is, and I asked them what link I could share of theirs, and they said that the Discord would be the best place. But if you go to the Discord, and there's a thread called, I think it's called Speed Challenge or something, there's some pinned posts, and it tells you, how to submit, your times, and like your videos of your times, and when to start and stop the playthrough and all that. And so that's all done. It's the playthroughs are due October 3rd. So I thought, this is time sensitive. We're gonna try a little bit of speed running of the demo, and at some future stream I will stream Playdate games. Anyway, I love these tributes. Got a gift of a blanket with a picture of one of our departed cats on it, so Tom can always sleep on the bed. Oh, that's so sweet, Edenway. Yes, I actually, for each of our departed cats, my mom found these nice smooth stones about this big on the shores of Lake Ontario, and I painted like their face on it with acrylic paint, and with the date of their death, and I sprayed it some clear acrylic coat on it so that protected from the weather and stuff, and so I've done that for the 3 cats that have passed through our house. So that's I like to do those things as well. Go home and Summer, will it be a fishing game? It will not be a fishing game. I have some ideas, and that I want to try. It will be something more narrative focused, more story based, because I've played, I think I played all the season 1 games, and my favorite games were the story based ones. That would be Demon Hunter 1985 or Demon Hunter 85, and Saturday Edition are my 2 absolute favorite games on that. On the Playdate, and they are the most narrative ones, so that's no surprise to me. But I do want to do something like that, but like not a traditional adventure game like a text parser or anything like that. But something that has words and is very word heavy, I expect. Anyway, you definitely have some ideas for the Playdate. Once you have more free time, I'm going to focus on Playdate projects. Me too. Yes, yeah. Oh, anyway, you finished Demon Quest 85 a few days ago. You hope to replay it. I love how there's that the element of improvisation to the summoning rituals. I think it's got such a great little sense of humor. Oh, I'm sorry, knock the mic. So I guess at that time of night, I am going to introduce myself. Welcome to Crimson Tuesday. This happens every Tuesday, just about every Tuesday, at 8 p.m. Eastern. And what I've been doing for the past couple years, I guess it's a couple years at this point, is streaming game art, so the pixel art. Oh, Loudmog, thanks so much for the follow. Excellent. Welcome. I've been streaming like the pixel art. I've been updating the intro art for the Crimson Diamond demo, because the Crimson Diamond demo art is all like super placeholdery stuff, and we've been slowly going through that. So if you come to the streams, there'll be absolutely no spoilers of the story past anything that happens in chapter 1. I do that very, very consciously because it is a narrative game, and I don't want anything to be revealed or spoiled for people who don't want that to happen. So it's only redoing the art in the introductory sequence. So when we do that, and on the rare occasions, we have Dan the band with us. Dan does the music for the Crimson Diamond. I do everything else. Dan does the music. He's been using a Roland MT32. Judith Butler's lover is fond of asking what that is. A Roland MT32 is a synth that was kind of Sierra Online tried to popularize in the late 80s and early 90s as the way to hear your game music. But the problem was is that the synth was extremely expensive, and so I don't think it had a lot of takers back in the day. But it had some fine sounding music, and so Dan bought one. He actually has two, but he uses one to compose the music live on stream, and we have a lot of fun doing that because we like to take feedback from chat and all that. Castle Helios eating with says my favorite 3D party third party 3D party third party playdate game so far. I'm actually really interested in getting recommendations of so let me write that one down of games that are third party, because I actually did really briefly when I got my new playdate, the consumer model. I registered and did all that stuff with it on my Playdate account, and I actually did sideload a game, and they make it so easy. Like, I can't wait to actually show you guys the process of sideloading a game onto your Playdate, because it's so easy to do. And so I did buy like one really quick game just to test it. It was a free game, but I paid $2 because I try to like support developers as much as I can, of course being one myself. So I paid $2 for this game where you're using a paper shredder. I only played it just a little bit. It was just to try the side loading, so I haven't really played it that much, but it's a super easy easy action game where there's a lawyer and you're in an office, and you have to wait till he's not watching you to shred paper, and when he turns to see you, you have to stop. So it uses the crank perfectly, but the side loading was completely super easy to do. You basically you go into your Playdate account and you just upload either the zip or the folder of that game, and then you can wirelessly download it onto your Playdate. It's super excellent. Oh sorry. Oh, bucket in the bottom left covers. Okay, I will move bucket in upper left. We can just put that over here. Thank you, Mousimus. Bucket in bottom left covers stream notifications. Just do one of those things. Cosmic Boy 3, where's Dan, by the way? Dan cannot make it tonight. Hopefully, sometime in the near future, we will have Dan again. I promise Dan is alive and well, and not kidnapped even a little bit. He's totally fine. Oh, anyway, it says, if one had a large pocket of spare change, then one could have bought an MT-32 in the late 80s. Wasn't it like $800 or something? I think Dan bought his for $150 or something, which is still considerable, but I think they're going for way more now. Dan gets a deal. Dan likes a deal. He's really good at finding them. Eating Away says, I am more used to connecting a device to my computer and sideload the app program that way instead of going through the Playdate website. Oh, can you do that as well? Deluxe Tux, good evening. Yes, Mr. Colin P, good to see you. Yeah, sounds like someone that kidnapped Dan would say. Yeah, Dan is totally not kidnapped. You have like Scout's honor or whatnot. I'm not a Scout, so does that even hold water? Speaking of buckets, if I say that. But yeah, so I was introducing myself, I got sidetracked. I'm going to run the trailer really quick, and then I'll do a quick dev update. I want to show, there's one other thing I want to show, because I do have a new necklace that I tweeted about that I wanted to talk about and show some relevant mineralogical photos about that, and then we're going to get into the current art project. But so let me just turn off the music and run the trailer. So my game, The Crimson Diamond, is set in Canada in the early 1900s, and you use a text parser and you walk around a Crimson Lodge, which is a huge wooden lodge up in northern Ontario wilderness, and in the demo you don't do much besides introduce yourself and have dinner, which I think is a good start for something like this. But in later chapters you get to actually explore outside the lodge, you get to be a mineralogist and do all kinds of mineralogical things, and so the demo will show the trailer will show some of the shots from not just in chapter 1, which is the demo, but gives you a better idea of all the gameplay that you'd enjoy throughout. So here we go with the trailer, and then we'll get moving on. Oops.
Crimson, Ontario was once a prosperous, lively mining town. But that was a long time ago. Now it's quiet, nearly deserted, and some folks aim to keep it that way. Nancy Maple is an aspiring mineralogist assigned to follow the trail of a dazzling diamond. An intriguing cast of characters has converged under one roof, each meaning to get their own way. Or else. Will Nancy untangle the mysteries and machinations before it's too late? Will the sleepy town of Crimson shine once more? Find out in The Crimson Diamond, an upcoming adventure game by Julia Minamata. The Crimson Diamond demo is available on Steam and itch.io for Windows PC and Mac OS.
Okie dokie. So that's that. Oh yes, developer update. So there are 7 chapters in the game. This chapter 7 is the debrief test of knowledge chapter. Chapter 6 is the last gameplay chapter. I'm currently working on chapter 5. Chapter 5 has 3 sections. I'm working on section 2, the section 2 assets. So the section 2 is programmed and everything, all that, and the dialogue is all written and stuff. And I'm working on the last part of section 2, which is assets. And so this week is going to be assets. I'm hoping to finish and integrate all the assets into chapter 5, section 2 this week. And then I'll be moving on to the final section of chapter 5. And I'm still hoping to finish chapter 5 by October. That is the goal. And then the last gameplay chapter, chapter 6, and hopefully launching the game in first quarter of 2023. We will see. Cool. The Deluxe Tuck says if anyone is interested, a game I did a bunch of testing work for is coming out tomorrow. 9 Noir Lives. Fantastic. Another cat-related game. Nice. Mouse Miss, yes, 4 2/3 out of 7 is 67% complete. Okay, good. And 9 Noir Lives is available on Mac, Edenwaith says. So yes, 67% complete chapter 5 currently. Oh no, 67% total completion, right? Yes, 67% total completion of the game. BMD Nerd, good to see you as well. Okay, so we're going to, that's the dev update. We are going to quickly move on to a quick show and tell. I tweeted about this. So one of the things I like to do is go to sort of like the parks along the shores of Lake Ontario, and there's an abundance of rocks of all kinds of shapes and colors and sizes. Yep, total mouse miss. Yeah, exactly. So 5 and 5.33 repeating over 7 is 0.76. Is that a different? Well, it's chapter 5. So we've 4 chapters are 100%. Chapter 5 is 2/3. So I think Mouse Miss is 67%. Of course, that's leaving aside the copious amounts of testing that need to be done, and also just retooling here and there. Like once it's all in its entirety, I do plan on doing a lot of just adjusting of things, and little plot threads that I've let drop, I need to bring those back up again and carry them through, and all the rest of it. But yeah, so I do like to go to the shores of Lake Ontario and pick up interesting rocks. I've got too many rocks at home. This is one that I really liked because I really like the shape and the size. I thought it would be perfect for jewelry. And I think it's quartz. I'm not 100% sure, and I'll show you examples of why I think it is quartz. But there's a possibility that it's sea glass or lake glass. But I think it's quartz, and I'll tell you why. But first I wanted to just show the piece. This is the back of it. Well, what I consider the back of it. Massimo says, I wonder how many rows you'll have in bug tracking spreadsheet at the end. I don't have a spreadsheet, but I probably should for bugs. His testing is a second 80% of development time. Yeah, so the math gets complicated. But yeah, so this is the front of what I consider the front of this piece, and I decided I was going to hand sand and polish and buff this piece to make it more transparent and enhance that. And this is actually one of the reasons in this photo. This is one of the reasons I think that this is piece of quartz and not glass, it's because it has that inclusion in it. So that inclusion is not just on the surface, it's not just dirt. I did a lot of sanding and polishing, and it's right in there. Like you can actually see that it's right into the stone or whatever the substance is. And I've seen pictures of different kinds of sea glass, like a lot of sea glass, and pretty much none of it has inclusions like this. So that's kind of what leads me to believe that this is a piece of quartz. But here it is after I've sanded and polished it. I used I wet sanded with some different grades of sandpaper that I have on hand, and then I used some buffing pads just by hand, and I followed up with a Dremel for the last step, with a cotton like a very cottony, soft cottony wheel, and I did that with the Dremel. I have the possibility of using the Dremel for the sanding, but I was kind of scared to do that because I'm holding this thing with my bare fingers, and that's kind of the reason why I only did the final buff polish with a very, very soft pad with the Dremel. And then I finished that off with some Renaissance wax, which is a really nice museum grade wax for enhancing color and preserving surface, that buffs up really nicely. And so this is what it looks like from here. This is what I picked up off the ground, and here is pretty much the finished. And so that's what you're seeing here on my neck. I don't know if you can see it here, and the other side of it is this. And so it's not perfectly transparent or anything like that. But I think part of that is because inside of it there are imperfections in it. But also I could have done a better job sanding, I'm pretty sure. I'm still figuring out that process, and I also didn't want to get too heavy duty with it. Looks cool, looks real. So I actually have this is my first attempt at wire wrapping a stone. I've never done any wire wrapping of a stone. I don't have the tools to actually drill a hole through hard rocks or anything like that. And I don't think I'm going to get into that really. That's a bit heavy duty for me, but I really like the idea of preserving the stone as it is and just using a wire wrap. This is my first attempt at wire wrap. The second one, so you can see that it is quite see-through in certain parts of it, especially in the bottom of it. I mean, the middle of it. I ended up redoing my second attempt at wire wrapping was a lot nicer than the first. The backdrop is some of my other interesting rocks that I've picked up along the way, all up from the shore. Just ask a fellow dentist. A fellow dentist. Yeah, so this was fun to do, and then so this is sort of an exploration in material. So you can see clearly the top middle is the piece that I polished with its. You can see more clearly that inclusion, that discoloration that's in the stone. On the left hand side is a piece of quartz that I'm pretty sure is quartz that I picked up from the same shore on the same day. The right hand side is a piece of polished rose quartz that I did not pick up. This is like a store-bought piece of rose quartz. Then we have on the far left bottom is another piece of what I think is quartz. And these two, the bottom middle and the bottom right, are clearly like lake glass. I guess it would be usually called sea glass, but this is from a lake, so I guess we're going to call this lake glass. But you can clearly see the threads of where you screw the top on of something. And so it's pretty clear to see that's what those are. They've been tumbled by, like other rocks and just wearing down gradually to soften those edges. And when I compare the way that the quartz looked, what I think is quartz looked before I sanded it, sure, it can look a lot like that sea glass look, that kind of powdered look. But I think that when I looked at the sea glass or the lake glass that I recovered, that it's actually it's pretty thin. It's like thinner than what I think is the quartz. And also none of the sea glass I've ever seen does have any inclusions in it. Here's another. This is having the necklace be flipped over to the other side, the side where the inclusion is more visible. And I think it does look quite a lot like the inclusions that we see in this quartz stone here on the left. And what I actually did was I took the quartz stones that I know are quartz, like the rose quartz I know for sure is quartz, and you did a scratch test where you can scratch. I scratched it against the piece of sea glass, and it will scratch, although because it's polished so smoothly, it's kind of hard for it to scratch easily. But the two far left pieces here scratched no problem at all because they're still pretty rough on the outside. And so those pieces I can pretty much verify are quartz just from their appearance and the fact that they were able to scratch the glass. Glass has a Mohs hardness of, oh my goodness, I used to know this, like 5 or something, and quartz is 6. So quartz will easily scratch glass. I did do a scratch test with my pendant on the glass, but because I kind of sanded it and polished it pretty smooth, and then I put wax on top of it, I'm having a lot of a lot of trouble creating a mark, like causing it to scratch the glass. And it might be because if it is sea glass, then it wouldn't be able to scratch other sea glass without much difficulty. But I think it's more to do with the fact that it is so smooth and covered in wax that I can't perform that scratch test properly. Flucus, happy Crimson Tuesday. Massima says, "Is the wiring really tight? I feel like it might fall out. It feels pretty good. There's no guarantees, but I feel like it does feel pretty good on there, because it kind of the wire bit is wrapped at not the widest part of it. But yeah, here's an example. This is just a photo I got off the internet of sea glass and everything, and so you can see even these large chunks of it. None of them have the same type of inclusion that I'm seeing in the stone that I found on the beach. What I think is a stone. So there's that. So all the clear ones, they do look quite a lot, and they don't have that same kind of irregular transparency type of thing. And so looking at this and comparing it with what I'm pretty sure is a quartz to the left of it with similar inclusions, I'm pretty confident in concluding that it is a piece of quartz and not sea glass. But like, I'm no expert. This is my own speculation. So that's that. That is your rock talk for the day. I actually way early on in my streams I would talk about certain kinds of stones, do a little slideshow presentation. I did carnelian, ruby, sapphire, emerald, diamond, malachite, and I showed examples of those things, and I gave a little bit of historical background because it is an interest of mine. And so whenever I do go to a beach, I love finding interesting rocks. And this is just another way for me to enjoy those things with the jewelry aspect of it. And of course, the Crimson Diamond has a lot to do with mineralogy and geology because you play Nancy Maple, who is a wannabe mineralogist. She's not formally trained, but she goes to the library and she reads up all this stuff. And that's kind of how I've approached it. But it's been fun to learn more about rocks and get more into it as I was doing research for the game. It makes a fun hobby, and it's a cheap hobby too. It's just you pick stuff off the ground and you get to enjoy it in your own home. So that's that. I think that's all. Oh yeah. So what we're gonna do is I think I'm gonna move into a bit of work on the pixelated fish, and I'm gonna say maybe at around 9:15 or so, I'll try to do some speed running of the Crimson Diamond just to break it up a little bit. So let us move into Photoshop. Oh, let's start the music again. And we'll get back into this piece. So here's the oh, I gotta change I did change the scene. I did that manually. Okay, so this is the Dido piece that my mom is making her patchwork quilt out of, and I'm doing the cross stitch. It is, oh, actually it's not that many pixels. I blew it up so that it would look better. But the actual pixel dimensions are the grid, so it's pretty. Oh, that's another thing, Goman-sama. Thank you for reminding me. Oh my gosh, how could I forget? Yes, there are follower emotes and also subscriber emotes. Everyone gets the fish. I believe I did fish for everybody, and I did do an animated fish falling into the bucket, but I think it's too low res and tiny to actually see it properly. But if you're a subscriber to the channel, you can enjoy the new fish emoji and the fish animated. But I might replace the fish in the bucket animation with something else just because it really doesn't read that well. I think it reads okay considering the size. Artistic Coolest is good to see you. Jim Mack, good to see you. Welcome back. You love the fish. I can't believe I forgot to mention that. Yes, so everyone currently who's a follower in chat, you can enjoy the new fish emoji. And if you're a subscriber to the channel, you can spread the fish emoji love wherever you may go. on Twitch. But yes, there's the good old fish that we worked on. So yeah, this was the Dido piece that I'm starting to cross stitch, and then after I finish this cross stitch, I think I am going to try to do an actual room from the Crimson Lodge on like one of these huge pieces of cross stitching fabric. So we'll see. We will see. Okay. So here we have what we're working on today. And so yeah, looking at the time, I'm going to say like around 9:15 I might start doing some speed running. Here is the fish, the fish rich room, the rich room Deluxe Talks asks. That is a good question because the size of this is the size of the cross stitching fabric I have. But it's not big enough to accommodate one of like the rooms that fill the entire space. So it won't accommodate a full 320 by 200 room, I don't think. I'll have to check again, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So it's going to have to be one of the smaller rooms. Initially, I was thinking the boudoir because it's got smaller dimensions, but I'm still thinking about it. But we'll see. I got to do some planning for that. This is the actual fishing reference that I was looking at when I created the rough for this piece. And so yeah, I didn't want to show you guys like horribly graphic fish gutting graphics and illustrations, and actually having a really simple diagram like this can actually be really super helpful and instructive for me as well, because I can see, you know, how far everything got cut and this pulling action here. So this is what I was looking at particularly for this, and I think that's pretty much all I need to, you know, to to be accurate enough for this animation. And so we're not going to get super realistic at all. That's all I really need. Edith says 300 by 200 with 64,000 pixels. Would that be as many stitches for a cross stitch? Yeah, that would be. So I am not going to be doing that. I when you put it that way, Edith, my gosh, yeah, that's not happening, and that's not gonna, you know, like it's. I think I did do that math, and just, you know, however many crosses that are on this cloth, you know, however many per inch, and then you measure it out. I don't think it's gonna fit, but just some of the smaller rooms will. But it will take a while. But it has been done before, because I have seen on, I think, Facebook and or Twitter, there has been at least one person, I think potentially more than one person, who has done cross stitches of rooms from the Colonel's Bequest. And so those are about the same size. I remember distinctly someone was doing what I consider the most beautiful room in the Colonel's Bequest, which is that bathroom with the upstairs bathroom. Gorgeous. So it takes a while though. I don't know if I ever saw it finished, but it can be done. And so if I did want to be serious and do an entire 320 by 200 pixel room, you can buy rolls of the black cross stitching fabric. So that's what I could eventually do, but I just want to test it out. So I'll do a smaller room to start. Right. So this is what we're working with. So I guess the weird things that I was drawing here are supposed to be gills. So I guess those should be. Hold on, let me flip this fish. And okay, so there's the fish. So the bottomy gill thing is kind of what we're looking at being pulled out. So that's what we're gonna look at. So I will be modifying this a little bit. Okay. And it looks like I will have to move the hand as well, judging from where it is on this. Pingo Ray, good to see you. Fish and trails, yes. This is what we're gonna be working on for the next little while. I don't anticipate that it's gonna take me too long, but let's just get rid of that hand altogether from this whole thing, because I realize that looking at this reference that the hand is holding the jaw, so we don't need this part. In fact, oh, that's how it was here. So I could just go back to this, roll this back. Hmm. Oh, what do you know? I already did that. Okay, great. Okay, this is wonderful. Sometimes it's nice to go back to your old layers and see what you've done, and then you can just save yourself some time. Wonderful. Okay. So, this will be that hand. We're going to move it to here. Hold jaw. Mr. Colin P says the EGA palette proving to be a great fit for viscera. You get these beautiful, beautiful, intense magentas. You know? So, oops, this doesn't quite go there. This goes here. It's the magentas that I feel most let down by when it's in any other medium besides the screen. Because it's just impossible to get them this beautiful. Except if you use like Pantone cyan colors on, which no one is going to do for printing. Oops. So I'm kind of sad about how beautiful and vivid magenta is on screens, and how it can never really be truly matched. Although I suppose if you did a stained glass, maybe you could get it to look good stained glass. But let's. I mean, it was one of the harder colors to match for the cross stitching, and it's not perfect, but I'm confident that I got the closest for what I'm trying to achieve. But it's never gonna look as good as it does on the screen. Mr. Colin P should do a risograph printing. I love the look of that. I love it. Because I actually did silkscreen printing for a long time for my editorial illustration work, and so I love any type of screen printing. So for a CGA piece, I would consider that for sure. Miss Jim Matt says, magenta is the one color VFX artists shy away from or are directed to mute as much as possible. That's interesting. So is that because it's such a hard... You're saying it's a natural color in forest that you'll see with digital cameras. Yeah, but so why do they ask you to shy away from it if it's a natural color? That's interesting. The pink innards are so cool. Cosmic 43. They're bright. Oh, not really sure, Jim says. I think it might be an effect of digital. Interesting. Maybe it gets too hot or something. Like it just blows out really easily. JetsCon says it's the color out of space, the Nicolas Cage adaptation of the color out of space. Is it really? Magenta? That's totally appropriate. Okay, but it turns up in rock shadows and green tree shadows. Oh, the greens of tree shadows. It's a tricky one, which is kind of why I really like it. Farewell Nova Scotia. Let me know if the music is too low. I can barely hear it, which is kind of how I prefer it. Bill Coon says, moist is a natural word, but everyone on TV is discouraged from saying it. Music's good, Massimo says good. Eden Way says, speaking of drawing in EGA, here's a phrase I read this morning which makes me think of these streams. Creativity loves constraints, but it doesn't love rules. I saw that on Twitter. I think maybe you had tweeted it or something. Someone tweeted it. I don't actually mind the word moist, Bill Coon, myself, because I just think of like succulent plants or like moist skin. Like skin moisture is really important and desirable. So that's kind of how I see it. Or moist soil. This person doesn't have enough fingers in this piece. Oh, good. Pengurai Second's music is good. Aw, Judge Con, I like the movie to start with, but it kind of lost me when Nick Cage went full Cage. The man can still act. He doesn't need to ham everything. That's a bit of a shame because I like that Lovecraftian stuff. So it's kind of a shame because I've read some H.P. Lovecraft short stories, and I'm not like crazy about his actual writing because I feel like it kind of is detached, but I really like the ideas in the writing. There's not enough fingers here. Maximus also on the fence if you'd recommend it. Yeah, Lovecraft is best left to the imagination, Maximus. I agree. I've seen some really good adaptations of his ideas. I've got a really good graphic novel adaptation of The Mountains of Madness, and that one's really nice. Alan Moore's League of Extraordinary Gentlemen touches a bit on that kind of stuff too, which I really like. There's some things that have done better things, I think, with the Lovecraft stuff than actually Lovecraft. But I think it just might be, for me, just his writing style. I think I've mentioned this before. It's not immediate, like everything's written in fifth hand, where you're reading about a character who finds a book in an attic, and when he reads the book in the attic, it's this guy writing about someone he talked to. It's like it's so detached from it being immediate that it's very strange. So that was one thing I remember from. So it's kind of hard to feel like anyone's in any danger because you're reading an account of an interview in a diary. Hi, Judge Khan says, the further I move away from my late teens, early 20s, the less I identify with Lovecraft's work. The themes, I like the themes, as I said, but yeah, it just... Hi, Jude Butler's Lover says, my book club will never forgive me for choosing his short story collection as my pick. His writing is even less suited to short stories. Ah. I've only read his short stories, and I wonder if it's the same short story collection I read, Judith Butler's Lover. I can't imagine reading a whole book like the way that he writes. I thought it would be more suited toward short stories. Yes, Mr. Colin P. Allen Moore did a fantastic Lovecraft comic a few years ago called Providence, where he laces all the stories together and maps them to real-world New England and social issues. Yes, Mr. Colin P., I have read Providence. It's really, really well researched, and I love how he does like weave everything in to just so many different kinds of aspects of culture and history. Here's another recommendation. Judge Khan says there's a wonderful comic adaptation of The Dream Quest of Unknown Kadeth by Mockman Press that I read years ago. Deluxe Tux loved House of Leaves. Deluxe Tux also says Cloak and Dagger Games made a short point-and-click based on The Terrible Old Man. The Cats of Ulthar is a strange semi-Egyptian short story about killing cats. Yikes. But yeah, it's great that Lovecraft is public domain because anyone can do anything with it, and I think that's fantastic. There's a really great board game called Eldritch Horror, which is a lot of fun. It's kind of like a more streamlined Arkham Horror, if you've played either of those. There's too many fingers. Why do people have so many fingers? Ugh. Beta Human says, Shadow Out of Time is cool, Call of Cthulhu is neat, but yeah, other people write Lovecraft way better than Lovecraft himself. Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone feeling that way. Ooh. Artistic Coolity says, I watched a video talking about a Japanese adventure game called Necronomicon, and it's mostly in Shadows over Innsmouth with a mix of every other Lovecraft story. I'm gonna write that down. I've abandoned my little book because I'm just gonna write them here. Japanese game. Necronomicon. Cool. Elder Sign, Bill Kuhn says, is also a really good cooperative versus environment tabletop game. I just can't. I remember the first time we played Arkham Horror. It took 5 hours. We played 6 rounds and we still lost. Once you get the hang of it, it's good. Yeah, Judge Con, if you like Arkham Horror, Eldritch Horror is, yeah, like I said, a streamlined version of it, and I think it might be easier, like, to win. That's a fun one. Why so many fingers? I gotta, like, look at my own hand to do this. Okay, only look at my own hand to do this. I'm not gonna... And Goldman Sama says, I think I've only read a few Lovecraft stories, but I think I agree on his writing. It doesn't suck me in the same way the Pose does. I do acknowledge that a lot of what I enjoy was inspired by Lovecraft's ideas, of course. Yeah. I think that seems to be the consensus. Take a picture and trace not allowed. Maximus, like, there's nothing that isn't allowed. I've done that for actual work, for, like, editorial jobs, where I've just taken a picture of my own hand, and... Because you know what? They don't care. It just has to look like the thing. And I could do that, but I'm not afraid to, in front of you guys. But it would require me to take a picture and upload it, and man, I could, but I feel like I can get there. I feel like I can get there. There's absolutely no shame in doing photo reference like that. We only have so much time. Especially if it's your own hand, because you know what? That's a victimless crime. Betty Human says, Call of Cthulhu tabletop RPG is crazy popular in Japan. That is strange. Now 4 fingers is enough, yes. Yeah, 4... It'll be fine. I find also what helps when drawing hands is just putting some of those finger wrinkles in. Because that can really help with just landmarking where you are on the hand, and it just doesn't end up looking like a pile of sausages. So I'm going to start doing some of that. Just roughing some joints in, you know. Making sure the ends of the hands aren't pointy. That could help. Oh, that reminds me. It doesn't remind me, but we're talking about other games reminds me that I did my second play session of Disco Elysium. It was Labor Day in Canada yesterday, so I decided I was not going to do work, and I was instead going to play more Disco Elysium. The last time I had played Disco Elysium was August 11th. And my second play session was yesterday. And I had a lot of fun. I got to analyze a crime scene, which is super fun. And I think I'm getting more of a hang. How do you say that? Why can't I think of the idiom or whatever it's called? I'm getting a hang on the game. I'm getting a hang of the game. Getting a hang of the game. I speak English as my first language. I'm getting the hang of it. I'm getting the hang of it. I'm getting the hang of the game. No, you don't say that. I'm getting the hang of it. I also had to kind of remember what I was doing in the game, but it's great. It's so much fun. Yes, Bill, can you own the copyright of your own hand? Exactly. Yes, I did not sell my hand's likenesses away in my previous career as a hand model. It's August 11th of which year? Eating with August 11th, 2022. I installed and played a bit of Disco Elysium, and then I stopped, and then I picked it up again yesterday. Oh, cool. Artistic Ulysses. If you're still curious about the Necronomicon game, the video I watched was Emily Dory. Okay, I'm going to write this down. Emily Dory on YouTube. DigCon, getting the hang of it. PC 8898 games. That's really cool. Okay. Yes, I think I'm getting the hang of it. I think I'm getting the hang of Disco Elysium. There we go. Yes. I still, like, it's kind of weird because you have those thoughts that you think about for a long time that give you buffs, but you have to spend a skill point to forget them or something, so I haven't really gone into those too much because I'd rather just skill up my skills. And I kind of pumped up my perception and my conceptualization, and I think the next thing to pump up is my logic. I always like having a high perception in games that have skill checks for perception, because I feel like, yeah, I mean, how else am I going to know what's going on if I can't tell what's going on? And so that's kind of my go-to. And of course I want to do, you know, everyone's second playthrough, which is I want to do like the psychic stuff, Inland Empire, all that stuff super high next time and just play it completely differently. I finished my first day/night of the game, and I was told that I'm playing an apologetic type of cop, which, yeah, probably. Because I don't know. Yeah, we could always go with that whole, oh, Canadians are apologetic stuff, but judging from the actions of the character before I even get to control him, I feel like I have a lot of apologizing to do for stuff I didn't even do. You know, like I wouldn't be so apologetic had I been controlling him the entire time and I could have like not done the things he has done. Belkin says, getting the hang of it is one of those sayings I can see outsiders not understanding. What are you hanging and where? Why is there more than one way to hang it and why does it matter? Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I just, for some reason my brain just shut down for a few seconds and I couldn't do the connection in my head. But it's fine. But it is a weird one. Just hang in there, the kitty on the branch, yes. Squaff, good to see you. That's how your guts feel after eating Taco Bell? Getting the hang of it, or is that something else I missed? Yes, I'm sorry, but I'm not apologetic. Yeah, that's kind of how I live my life. I try to live my life in such a way that I don't have to do a lot of apologizing, because, so that means I just, you know, I'm careful. I'm not all like how the character seems to have behaved, and so yeah, I mean I got some apologizing to do on behalf of my past self. And Squaff says, Canadians be apologizing while committing war crimes. You can't put sauce on the fries and give it a new name. There's a weird dimension to apologizing that is it's strange when you think about it, because what you're doing is you're actually, when you say sorry to somebody, you're kind of making it their responsibility to absolve you. Like, what if they don't want to? What if they don't want that responsibility or to decide that or not? So it's kind of not as straightforward as you'd think, really, you know? Because what you really want when you say sorry to whatever is you want that person to say it's okay. But what if it's not okay? Then, then they're the bad person for not forgiving you. It's a whole thing. So I gotta do a dimension to this. Okay. Mr. Colin P says Disco Elysium was one of those games where when I finished it, I was devastated I wasn't going to be able to hear those voices anymore. Yeah, the voice acting is really good in it. I'm gonna like add to this. It's always that last little finger that gets so troublesome. Judith Butler's lover. When I have to apologize, I emigrate to another country. Yes, Jessica Jeffrey, that's true. In Canada, we actually have a law to cover apologies, the Apology Act. Legally, when we say sorry, it's not an admission of guilt. Yeah, and I guess you would know, a sorry can be interpreted as blanketly, I'm sorry that this is the current state. You know, it's not like you're not saying that it's your fault. Yeah, hands are the bane of everyone's existence as artists. But it'll be fine. And I have no shame if I eventually give up and decide that I'm gonna need extra help on this. Dimitri Martin has a really great joke about the difference between I'm sorry and I apologize. I don't know if, I'm sure some people in chat know that bit where he says that there's the difference between, I'm gonna bungle it, but essentially yeah, some Canadians say they're sorry. I say that a little bit. That how different it would be to go to a funeral and say I'm sorry versus I apologize. Yeah, it's getting there. So we gotta just make this part. Oh wow, just a Jeffy, you saw Dimitri Martin live. Nice. Slash Studio, good to see you. Happy Cruising Tuesday to you as well. Thank you. Yeah, left hand. That's the one that's the only one we're working on right now. So it's encouraging. It'll be fine. It's just a matter of how long is this going to take. That's always the question. Ace, good to see you. I don't think the fish makes it to the end. This one doesn't get past the opening sequence, unfortunately. It was not long for this world. But the fish is, what kicks everything off, right? That's the whole thing with this. So maybe you can have some, comfort in the fact that he got to be on the newspaper. He was on the cover of the news. Ah, Judith Butler's lover, nice. When I saw we moved on from the other fish, I was gutted. Aw, Mouse Miss, did you take a picture of the cat? Your cat volunteered to be the model? Aww. Oh my gosh, you have a little cat toy. Is that okay? So can I legally use this picture? Add 2 photos. Of course, as you see fit. Cool. This stream we may not use, but by next stream, if we're still having the same trouble, all bets are off. I've saved that image to the iPad, so I have it. The toy is USB powered. Oh my goodness. Judge Khan, can't have one fish. Need to balance the scales. Does this hurt the fish? Mr. Colin P says. Well, this fish, and specifically this one made of pixels, no, he's not feeling a thing. So I guess if that's okay. This fish is fine. This fish is famous. He's being watched by all you folks. He's having the time of his life. Bilkin says, I wish Dan was here. Finally rewatched Flight of the Navigator 1986 last week. I grew up watching and enjoying it a lot. I still really enjoyed it now. Neat to see all the now vintage computers in some of the scenes. I've not seen Flight of the Navigator. Yes, Jeffy, at this point the fish is not feeling anything anymore. Well, considering that this fish exists only in the context of this particular image, like, he never was alive in the first place. And if we want to think about it that way, you know? He gave his life to be Big Mouth Billy Bass, Lextark says. Yeah, he's fulfilling his narrative purpose. That's what he was made for. He couldn't be happier. Ah, Judith Butler's Lover. This will be my last stream for a while because I have a new schedule and I need to get up early every Wednesday. Oh, what a shame. Oh, Judith Butler's Lover, good luck with your new schedule. And we'll miss you, but we'll look forward to your eventual triumphant return. But yeah, it's been really wonderful having you here with us. What's going on here? Judge Khan says, for some reason, Flight of the Navigator and The Last Starfighter are merged in my brain. When I read Flight of the Navigator, I first thought of Flight of the Amazon Queen. That game on GOG you can get for free. Which I want to play. Oh, Deluxe Talks, I'm always tired on Wednesdays because I push my bedtime on Tuesdays a bit far. Oh, Bilkin says, The Last Starfighter 1984 is another one you need to rewatch. Ceci n'est pas une fiche, poisson. Yes. Oh, I did not know a sequel to Flight of the Amazon Queen has a sequel in the works. Fantastic. This has to look like it's in front of that. That's great. Yeah. Whenever Steam has those free games you can get, they send you those emails. I'm there as soon as I see that. Instantaneously, I redeem those every single free game. I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. I pick it up. Free games, right? Who's gonna say no? Oh, the Wolves! Fantastic! Oh my goodness. The Wolves, thank you so much for the raid. So the Wolves is one of the members, I think one of the leading members of the Speedy Adventures community, who is hosting this short challenge in September for playing the Crimson Diamond demo. And I'm so glad you're here, because I was saying around 9:15 or so I would try to do speedrun of my own demo. So you're right on time. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. Good to see you. ATK42 Games, oh hi as well. Good to see you. Another member of that community of Speedy Adventures. I made a link. Here's the link. Oh my goodness, thank you. Oh, let me just quickly control tab. I just want to catch up on the notifications. The Wolves, thank you for the follow. ATK42 Games, thank you also for the follow. Archmagus for the follow as well. Awesome, good to see you folks. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, so. Havorius as well, thanks so much for the follow. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, so that's this. So this is a Speedy Adventure speedrunning community. The Discord invite is on the link that Nightbot has just put in chat. Frozen Spade, thank you so much for the follow as well. And yeah, they are doing this little competition. October 3rd is the deadline to submit your video. So all the details are pinned to the it's called, I think, Speed Challenge. thread in the Discord for Speedy Adventures. And so with all the rules and how to do everything properly and like when to start the timer, when to stop the timer. So we're going to do all that today. This is actually perfect. Thank you so much for that. And yes, welcome, 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 Raiders. I'm just going to quickly scrub back to make sure I didn't miss anything. Judge Khan has a big box copy of Flight of the Amazon Queen. Oh, you had it when you were a kid. Nice. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so you know what? Why don't we transition right into that? Because it's just about that time. Okay. So let's do that. Let's switch over. So I'm going to actually, to save our progress, we're going to come back to this potentially, because I don't think... You know what? I'm not even going to shut down Photoshop, because this is probably not going to take very long. Because I have tested and timed this. Okay, let's go to show and tell. Let's turn off the quartz. Let's pause this music. We are going to turn on the live split timer here. And we're going to fire up... We're going to fire up TCD. I'm actually going to turn off the desktop audio because it's pretty... Actually, I'll just turn it down here. Okay, excitement. So, I'm going to turn up the speed. I wonder if start turning up the speed here is going to affect it. I actually have not tested this. Disaster Squad, good to see you. Have I advised the quickest route mouse? I have not. I'm actually going to hopefully show some potential shortcuts for people that will make this faster. In Disaster Squad, we're just starting. Speedy Adventures is going to be doing speedruns of the Crimson Diamond demo, so I thought I'd try my hand at it. I'm just going to quickly look at something. So there's a few things. Oh, there is a talk. So there is a parser shortcut for the talk. The first section of the demo requires you to talk to all 7 or 8 characters, however many characters. So that's important to know. T, because I won't have to type all of the talk. And actually, it's not listed here as a shortcut. But if you put in PP, oh, that is, yeah. Ask all present people. Ask about. You can just talk. If you go TPP, that should talk to all the present people, so you don't have to enter in their names. So those are the important ones. Yes, I know all the hacks. Oh, Disaster Squad just tried to speedrun your game. I'm going to speedrun this game. We'll see how this goes. Also, there's tutorial boxes when you first start the game up, and I'm going to turn those off because those will stop your progress. And I know to start, as soon as I press the new game, I'm going to start this. So hold on, let me turn on the global hotkeys for this, because that will work. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Here we go. So let's just get rid of... So this is the build that was on... This was a build that was on... This is the one that everyone will be using. Oh, I need to make this faster already. Oh, it's already the fastest. Okay. Did I... Oh, you know what? Can you even see this right now? Okay, good. You can see this. Okay. You were using TalkMan. Does that work for everyone though, ATBT22? Oh, T. Okay. And this is just going to be just to get through the game. This is not for all points. I'm going to be really curious to see if you guys can actually beat this. Alright. Dinner. Oh, that you can't exit out of that. Okay, fine. You can't. Oh, stand. Oh. You can exit out of some of these. Some of the longer sequences to save time. Okay. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Okay. Okay. Go 157. Oh, Jim, you only noticed the different rugs and carpets. Yeah, so the upper level and the ground level have different carpets with different patterns. We need a Bruges percent category. Mouse probably faster, walks diagonally. Oh, maybe. And also, I wanted to make it easier for people to recognize if they were on the upper floor or the bottom floor from the color of the carpet. That was something I wanted people to know. Judith Butler's Lover redeemed show a fun book. So I'll do that right now. 157. That's my first attempt. That is not a maximum point run. I can try a maximum point run after I show my fun book, and we'll see how long that takes. Yes, it's Euphoria. Yes, typing is involved, and you don't need to know very many commands for that. There's only a few that you have to type in their entirety. And Hevorius, there are points, but they are hidden, and so I don't remember what message I got at the end of this because I was going too fast. But there's a hidden point system that tracks all the different things, and I'm just still debating whether I'm going to display the points or not. But there is there is that sound cue, which I want to actually add a visual cue to that as well for people who don't listen to sound or are hard of hearing or anything like that. I want there to be a visual and an audio point indication. So that does exist, but just the tallying up of it is done but hidden. So let's do it. Judith Bell's Lover says redeem a fun book. Okay, so Judith Butler's Lover. Okay, I there's something I'm going to show, I think. Okay, this is perfect. This is perfect for everyone. I'm going to go to Big Julia. This is perfect for our theme tonight. Oh, please show the points. A to BT 21 is that's a vote for points. ATK 42 Game says this is going to be easy to TAS for any percent. What's TAS? I don't know the lingo. Okay. So here is the book that I'm going to be showing today. Encyclopedia Brown Boy Detective, Volume 1. So we've always, my sister, this was my sister's book at first, and she just kind of gave it to me. This is, so we have a few, we don't have the whole sequence of this, but we have the first few. Detective Brown, the Brown Detective Agency, 13 Rover Avenue, Leroy Brown President, no case too small, 15 cents per day plus expenses. Yes. Yes, love these. Oh, there's an adult version called 2-Minute Mysteries. So these are great. So anyone who's not acquainted with Encyclopedia Brown, this is a mystery series. It says it stars. It says Encyclopedia Brown looked very like the usual 10-year-old boy. Actually, he was very unusual. Encyclopedia was a boy who really used his eyes and ears and his head was full of facts. As for Idaville, where he lived, no grown-up boy or girl ever got away with breaking a single law there. That was because Chief of Police Brown's most difficult cases were solved by his son at the dinner table. So I've always loved mysteries, and so naturally, when I made my own game, I was going to make a mystery. So what these are is let's see here. There seems to be like it says I think 16 volumes in here altogether. I don't know if Donald J. Sobel made more of these, but what they are. The first printing was, for printing history, the Thomas Nelson first edition, published October 1963. This printing is not a first printing. It's a low-priced bantam book that has completely reset in a typeface designed for easy reading. It's printed from new plates. It contains the complete text of the original hardcover edition. Not one word has been omitted. This is the 1982 edition, I think. So what you have here is you have a bunch of cases, case of the Natty Nat, case of the scattered cards, etc. They're all pretty short. You can see they're about 10 pages long. Some are a bit longer. And yeah, they're 2-minute mysteries. You get an opening case of the Natty Nat here. And it's kind of like easy reading. This is the origin story. Mr. and Mrs. Leroy Brown had one child. They called him Leroy, and so did his teachers, etc. You go through these 10 pages. You have the whole mystery told in very few pages, and at the back of it are the solutions. So you can get to the solutions back here. And what else do we have here? Match wits. And the illustrations are really cute too. Really beautiful line drawing stuff. And it says here, wow, $2.25 per book. Those were the days. About the author, Donald J. Sobel is the author of the highly acclaimed Encyclopedia Brown books. His awards for these books include the Pacific Northwest Reader's Choice Award for Encyclopedia Brown Keeps the Peace, and a special Edgar from the Mystery Writers of America for his contribution to mystery writing in the United States. Donald Sobel is married and has 3 children. A native of New York, he now lives in Florida. So there we go. Thank you, JBL, for the redemption. Encyclopedia Brown Boy Detective. Guess his best friend Sally, the bully Bugs. Who names their kid Bugs Meanie? I wonder, it's got to be a nickname, I'm assuming. Yes, one word had been omitted. Can you find it? Yes. Judge Con sounds like the kind of book you would have liked as a kid. I loved all kinds of mystery books. I've got a plethora of different types and styles. Illustrated, like short stories like this, more visually mystery kind of books, all kinds of stuff. Just a Jeffy, never heard of Encyclopedia Brown? These are so much fun. So much fun. Oh, wow, HBO did a live-action series of Encyclopedia Brown in 1989. BMD Nerd, I did not read the Boxcar Children, but I have heard of it. Deluxe Tuck still remembers some of the solutions from these books, and I haven't read one in 20 years. Yes. Yeah, so that's that. So thank you for the redemption. That's there are other book redemptions if anyone else wants to do that. I usually have 2 or 3 just hidden off camera to show, but that's what we have today. So thanks for that. And I do plan on rereading these. I can put that up here. Yes, Hardy Boys, of course. Yes, Hardy Boys. I was big on Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew, of course. So let's get back to our speed run. So we have 157. So let's clear that. Reset. I've beaten some of my best times. Okay, I'm going to reset. And this time I'm going to do a full points run. So we'll see how long that takes. Of course, the points are hidden, but yes, there have been requests for potentially revealing that. We will see. Okay, turn off those tutorial boxes. You don't want them. And then turn up the speed of the game. Although it felt like she wasn't going as fast as she could. So I'm actually going to leave this here and I'm going to pump it up when I get into the game. Okay. Yes, Judge Con, Usborne Puzzle Adventures, Escape from Blood Castle. I have that. I don't have it with me, or like within arm's length, but I'd be more than happy to show those. Show those next time. Yeah. So that was any percentage before. So that was 157 was any percentage. ATK 42 games. You shouldn't have pointed out the speed setting too. You can actually increase the speed by pressing plus key and minus key on the keyboard too, so that would be faster maybe, but then you might not know that you've hit the maximum unless you slide the slider all the way across. There's a dog percent run on KQ3. How fast can you pet the dog? I wonder what equivalent would be in the Crimson Diamond. Yes, there's the booze percent run. We can do a booze percent run. So I will do that. That will be the 3rd run I do tonight. Booze percent. So this is going to be a full points. And I think I can get full points. There's a conversation that I missed when I tested this out, but we'll see. I'll try not to miss it. Off tutorial box. Okay, so let's do a new game and then press the start. Okay. Start. Okay, let's get out. Okay, great. T. Yeah, Okay, let's turn up that speed. I feel like this will be maybe just that does feel faster. Actually, you know what? That's not gonna. I'm just gonna do everything required for this chapter. Okay, so this means there's nothing in this first section of the game that is something we could miss, but in the middle section there is. So we're gonna do that. So this time we're going to have to listen to their conversation. Okay. Okay. So that's that conversation, and we got those two guys to talk. Here's another conversation. Great. Okay, great. So we've missed nothing so far. This is a perfect. This is all the points. Great. Okay. Okay, so this is where we can start getting into some stuff where we didn't show them last time. Full points. There is a conversation here you can listen to. And then you can just listen here. You can hide here and listen to this. This is going to soak up some time because I didn't let you skip out of this section until that part. So there's that conversation. That animation takes a little while. After that, there's another conversation you can hear. Oh, where'd that go? These people are still here. You can clear these plates for more points. I think then you help Jack. Okay. But is there there's a conversation here. Yeah, so I can listen here. Right? So that's that conversation. Let's open this. Oh. Okay. Take glass. So yeah, I didn't separate these different kinds of runs in this game. So that's why this is just looking like it's an excess. Okay, 223.78. That's a 100%. 100%. Okay. Timers usually start the moment you have control of the character. Well, Mousemas, this is these are the rules that they decided on for the challenge for the month. So that's why I decided that I was going to start the timer as soon as you hit new game. Yeah, so yeah, this is just, well, it's just spoilers for the demo, so it's all good. Need to confirm max points at the end. Well, yeah, there's a message where if you get like the high end of the points, there's not if you get 100% points, it doesn't have a special message. But if you get like the top 80% of points, then it says excellent something something. So that's how you know you got excellent. Yeah, amazing to be able to zip through that so quickly. Seemed like, wow, dinner is already complete. Judith Butler's lover says, I feel like you cheated, almost like you had some intel on the design of this game. We're going to do a booze percent. And so what I assume you mean by booze percent is how long does it take for us to get Nancy drunk and die of it, which will be booze percent. Wow, yeah, like I was, I'm going to move this over. Sorry, this is kind of impinging on that a little bit. Okay, so let's try that again. So this time will be a booze percent. Booze percent, we're gonna die of drink. That's gonna be really super fast. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. You like the sound of that? ATK 42 games. Okay, here we go. Okay, press new, start. Okay, here we go. Great. Okay, it's good to get that speed up. Gotta get your speed up, Nancy. Oh no. Okay, I think toasting will do this. Oh, well, this animation takes a while, doesn't it? What, does toasting count? Oh, you know what? Toasting doesn't count. Darn it. Okay, it does. Oh. She's saying 2 text parsers, long live adventure games, something like that. $56.18 is the booze run. But I think you could actually do that faster, and I'm going to try doing it faster because if you press toast, she does that extra message of long live adventure games. But if you don't use the command toast and you use a different command, then she won't do that. So that might be faster. So 5618 is booze run. You are drinking. Yes, and yes, drink responsibly. Yes, and the space bar is repeat last command. So that's very, very important. But we are going to restart and clear that. Okay. So this time what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to beat that booze run time. Because yeah, there's a command I think that might save us some time there. So, turn off those tutorial boxes. You're going to want to do that every time. Okay. Oops. Speed all the way up. Great. Okay, yeah, the animations take a long time, don't they? So So she doesn't say anything, she just drinks. But I mean, I don't know, maybe that's not going to take... Oh no! Oh no! So it's tricky because if you press enter, after she's finished clearing stuff, then it actually is going to clear that message. So you don't get to press the space bar. So it saves a mild amount of time. Oh crap, I shouldn't have said that. I just reset by accident. I'm gonna try one more time. Okay, let's try that again. Turn off tutorial boxes. Okay. Okay, go, go, go. Speed. Come on, Nancy, get to that whiskey. You can do it. Don't be shy. But yeah, there's some art to clearing these text boxes, I realize. Because you gotta wait for this. Like, there's nothing you can do here to advance it. You just have to wait to that. Just relax, you know, like Nancy is. Then autosave and this. $52.11. Marginally better. $52.11 is my booze run score. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like the animation. It makes a good challenge. Key press timing. Yeah, ATK 42 games. I'm wondering about the speed setting because when I set it up high at the start screen, it felt like she wasn't as fast. I don't know what the deal is with that. So if I do this, I'm not going to set time or anything for this one. But it almost feels like this isn't her fastest, I feel like. She definitely is faster now. So there's something funky going on with the speed settings. Yeah. And oh, Mouse Miss wants using a mouse. Okay, we can try using a mouse. So let's restart. So this will be an any % finish. I'm going to do another any % finish. Let's clear that. Any % finish. And Fisher will make an all deaths category when full game comes out down the road. There's 2 deaths in this. We can do a shower run too. But what I'll try is I'm going to try to do an any percent with the mouse just to see if there's any appreciable difference. Okay, so. 1. Okay. Yeah, Okay, pump up the speed. Okay. Yee. Okay. Oh, I was gonna use mouse. Oh my gosh. I'm so used to I never use the mouse. Okay, so we're gonna have to stop that. Reset. Sorry you guys. Completely forgot. Okay. Also, the thing is for open door, when you're in a room that only has one door, you don't have to walk to the door, she'll do it automatically. So that's something else to think about. Okay, so this time I'm gonna use mouse. Brain engage. Let's do this. Oh. Okay. Okay, so this, speed. But you don't need to do it for the first door. She'll go automatically to that first door. Now you have to walk. Oh, I just used a key again by accident. Just used it for a little bit, it's okay. Okay. Go, go. Oh, closer. Okay, back. Come on, Nancy, you can do this. Okay. Great. This also could be just a practice thing where I'm not that comfortable using the mouse, and so maybe someone would be faster if they're used to using the mouse. Oh no! Oh no, I crashed it so that now I don't have the walk thing. Click to walk on. Oh no! I was too quick and I the walk key is not coming back. Oh, now it's back. No! Maybe just adding an open door left right option. You know what? There might be one in this game. I just might have forgotten. Hold on. Okay, I was thinking about it, but I didn't. We're gonna have to start that again. Because I was clearing too fast and the cursor went away and I didn't fix it until way later. So let's do that again. Okay. There were wall skips, I think they were patched. You know what? That's another really good, like, not just for entertainment value because it is fun to watch people do it, but yeah, it's great for like bug testing because I just kind of broke it by pressing enter too quickly on that section, and that shouldn't be. Okay. Speed. You can actually just press out there. Okay, go, 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 Nancy, go. You can do it. Walk, walk. Okay. Oh man, I pressed. I typed too much. Oh, I should have changed my tag. Oh no, come back. Okay, be careful when you get up off the after dinner, Nancy. Okay. Okay. Just relax. Just relax. Don't go nuts. Okay. Oh, it happened again. How do you like that? So I gotta just get here. I used the arrow keys there, so that's not gonna... Oh man. Run cupboards. Run cupboards. What is going on with that stand up though? That should work. I don't like it. Okay. 149 with the mouse. Not bad. So that is quicker, but it could be just me getting better overall. I don't know. Speedrunning's the new playtesting. ATK42 Games says, so I noticed that if you click the to move and then pull up the text box, it will halt the movement of Nancy. Was this intentional? Yes, it was definitely intentional. Because in early Sierra games, when you had a text parser, the game itself wouldn't pause. So, like, if there was something happening on the screen and you wanted to do something, you'd have to, like, kind of avoid the danger on the screen while typing. And later versions of Sierra adventure games the game would pause when you type, and so that way it's kind of less stressful on the player in terms of timing text commands that they want to input. You as soon as, like, if there's something moving around the screen and you can only do something when it's close to you, when you could wait till it's close to you and then, like, press a button and start entering the text, and that thing would have stopped. But before that, you'd have to, like, preload a command and, like, walk around with it and just, like, fire it off as soon as you're within the proximity of what you're trying to do. Yes. So there's that. So 149 is my best any percent. My best boost percent is 5211. My 100% was 223. But yeah, why don't we do a shower run then? So the shower run has mild gore, but very mild. So I can do a shower percent. Let's reset. Okay. Yeah, remember trying to type in King's Quest 4 as the giant fast walks to you. Yes. ATK42, you prefer the older style? Yeah, it was kind of, for me, it was a matter of, like, there's not really, it wouldn't really make a difference for my game for the game to pause or not when you're typing, because there's nothing in the game that would kill you or attack you or require that kind of precise timing. So I really could have done it either way, but I guess the games that I liked the most when I was playing them was the ones that would pause when you would type, and so that was just what I defaulted to. But yeah, honestly, it really wouldn't make a difference for my game specifically. Yeah, which would be a quicker death percent, shower or whiskey? Probably whiskey, but we're gonna find out. Okay, so turn off the tutorial boxes. New game. Start timer. Okay. Okay, it's we're gonna take a shower. Oh no, I forgot. No, it's already a bad run. It's a bad run. It's a bad run. We didn't set the speed. Okay. Okay, speed. Do. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be faster. I don't think you can even cut, like, you just have to, like, take the time to watch this. There's no shortcut. There's no, like, canceling out of this. $45.96, which was only slightly shorter. Like, the boost percent was 5211. Shower percent was 45.96. Oh, why does the sound happen again? Yes, Grindislav, welcome. Good to see you. I don't know why the sound happened again. That's more like playtesting. Okay, so Grindislav, of course, Francisco Gonzalez. Why is that happening again? Weird. Okay, I just won't make you listen to that again. You can listen to the nice theme instead. Grindislav is making Rosewater, previously of A Golden Wake in Lamplight City. Grundislav streams at 1 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays for Wild West Wednesdays. Grundislav, are you streaming tomorrow? And if so, what are you streaming? Yes, is September over already? Grundislav, you know how I am. It's at least half over. September. Oh, you found that sound bug on an earlier stream. Okay, so repeated shower music is happening. Repeated shower music is happening. Grundislav is not too much dialogue to implement. Very good. So unfortunately, Grundislav is not streaming. Grundislav, we are speedrunning the demo. My record so far is, for any percent, 157. It's not bad. Yeah, Pango Rage, yeah, it's kind of bad form to blame the victim here. A2BT21, yes, you missed shower death. And we do see more of Nancy's figure in the shower than good old Laura. But Laura, you see her naked getting into the tub, don't you? Which is very racy. We can do another shower death. Ater BT21. That didn't take long, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do one more 100% point run for the demo, and then we're gonna go back to work. So, yeah, you see Laura's little pixel butt in Colonel's Bequest. So, you know, as they say, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Like my graphic is bigger, and you see more of her, but you don't see her pixel butt. Okay, so we're going to reset the timer. Yeah, because I've done runs, I'm not saving like these splits or whatever because I'm just doing it all over the place. I'm just writing stuff down. But when I submit my video, I'll just submit a video with a timer. Ooh, okay, so Grundislav not streaming tomorrow, but will be announcing the voice cast of Rosewater on Thursday at 3 p.m. on the Adventure Games podcast. So the great thing, so Grundislav has done this amazing thing that I don't know how many other indie adventure game developers have done this. So Grundislav has cast all SAG-ACTRA voice talent for his game. And he picked out this laundry list of people he wanted to work with, you know, who worked on other games potentially that we have enjoyed from the golden age of Sierra adventure games and LucasArts adventure games. And so he's going to reveal that cast on Thursday, which is super exciting. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to turn off tutorial boxes. I'm going to press new game. So this is going to be another shower percent. And let's see here. Yes, so new one. Okay, here we go. Go. Yeah, so this is the best way to just make her walk her fastest. That's something I need to look at. Don't know what's going on there. You don't really have to close the door, probably. Maybe you do. I don't know. There's a bit of a pause there. And none of this, all the rest of this is just animation. But I will stop the timer when we get the death window. Fails and McMahonchild, thank you for the follow. $46.18 is shower death. That took more time. I'm slouching over here. And the sound, yeah, I gotta figure that sound bug. So 45.96 is still my shower best. Some movement wasn't perfect. Yeah, I'm not a speedrunner by any stretch of the imagination. But before we end off with the speedrunning for tonight, I'm gonna do a 100% all points. The thing is, though, there are points you can get in this chapter that you don't really need for this chapter, so I'm not getting them. Because there are inventory items you can get in some of the rooms that are used in other chapters, but you don't need them in this chapter, so they're irrelevant. Yeah, and anyone know where I can get a magenta shower curtain? Grundislav, is your music set to loop by default in AGS? That's a good question, Grundislav. I don't know. I don't even know where I would check that. Just in the general settings. Crimson Shower. Okay, we're gonna do our last 100% run, and we're gonna see if I can beat my current 223.78 of the demo. So we press new game and then we start the clock. I don't want to update the times. Oh, Modology, good to see you. In terms of music for the game, are you going to have the option to choose between PC speaker sound and MT32 or something? I didn't even think of that. Um, I'll have to ask Dan if there's some kind of strange emulation of PC speaker we could do. Because Dan's work using the actual Roland MT32 for the music, so we will have MIDIs, but that's not the same as PC speaker. I hadn't considered it. I should ask him. Okay, you can set each individual audio track's properties. Okay, so but I don't know what my default is. We don't have to ask Dan to re-record soundtrack on PC speaker. I would not do that. I would not do that. Bleep bloop bloopity bloop. I like PC speaker. I had it for the longest time. Okay, we're gonna start this full 100% point run of Crimson Diamond demo. Oh no, that wasn't right. Okay, there we go. I wasn't in the active window. Okay. Right. Speed. I use arrows. Also, I try to orient her so that her walk path is pretty good. For that, usually. Yeah, I'm not a pro at this, really. Oops, that was another mistake. So there's definitely room for improvement here. Oops. Oh my goodness. Precious seconds were lost. I don't know what happened with the stand here. It's kind of weird. Because I guess I never caught it because I don't do that. Oh, you know what? That's not the one we want. We want this one first. Right. This is definitely not going to be my best time. And I should make it so you can skip these animations. I've done in the later animation, the later chapters, I kind of make it easier for people to skip through some of the, you see, even some of the longer dialogues. Oh, yeah. Oops, I could, yeah, that's one I could skip out of. Great, then you can listen to this one here. Oh no, where they? Oh yeah, there they are. Great. Go, 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 go. Come on. Excellent job, woo. 2:16. All right, I shaved some time. Modology asks, will you provide a 4:3 screen aspect ratio option? You know what? That's I remember. Yeah, because before like Sierra games were like tall and skinny. I hadn't thought about it. To tell you the truth, TPP means talk present people. Okay, so 2:16 is my 100% run. 2:16.86. That is fun. I gotta say. Thank you guys for watching the speedrun segment of this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think about what it would be like speedrunning the entire game. It's it's gonna take a lot longer than 2 minutes. I promise. I can't wait to see what people come up with. Cause yeah, I was sloppy. I'm not pro. You guys are pros, as you say. We'll still do it. I hope so. I hope so. Cause um, I'm really interested to see. Cause yeah, this is Maximus is it's such a short run. It's like kind of like playing an instrument. Like you got the precision. I don't have the precision for this at all. Wow. Okay, Hivorius says the Wolf does a complete Monkey Island series speed run that takes 5 hours. 5 hours. Oh my God, the amount of concentration required. Oh, I'm a huge fan of those summoning salt speedrun kind of mini documentaries he does, and the amount of like yeah the RNG, the randomness, and the complete chance that in the frames like this is like nothing like that. Of course, like there's nothing random in in this game, that in that way. Oh no, I've never played Escape from Monkey Island myself. Deluxe Tux, horrible glitches. Yeah, ATK 42 games. Yeah, summoning salts. Fantastic. Like, Sue, I don't have a console. I don't play any of those games, but the finesse required, and just, yeah, there's like so much of it that's up to pure chance that it's super inspiring to see people just persist. And yeah, and they eventually, and even like the time saving stuff they can do is really amazing. Yes, One Short Eye does speedrun histories of adventure games. I did not know One Short Eye did speedrun histories of adventure games. Fantastic. Onward, back to work. That was refreshing. That kind of got my blood pumping a little bit. And you can see like the timer's still here. I've still got the timer up because for whatever reason my live split won't the settings don't save, so I have to like set up what timer how I want to display the timer every time. And so I just got lazy and just left it up. Oh, music is on? Okay, One Short Eye really good. Okay, yes, awesome. I gotta check out. I don't think I've ever checked out One Short Eye's videos. Cool, cool. But yeah, back to some relatively sedate work on the introductory graphics of the game. This is where we are with this right now. I'm trying to think if there's any other types of runs I could potentially attempt. And just to make sure I am on the proper, okay, good, I am on the proper screen. Yeah, because there's the booze run, there's the shower run, there's 100% all points, and there's 100% any percents. That's 4 different kinds of runs. I can't imagine that there could be any more than that, really. Ocean Man? This sounds like Ocean Man to you, ATK42. All items? Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Oh, okay. You know what, Maximus? That's a very good one. You know what? I'm going to do a bit more work. I'm going to say in half an hour we're due to start. Ooh, okay. That's a good one, Maximus. All the inventory items that you can obtain in chapter 1. At 10:30 we're going to play Rise of the Dragon. We're going to resume our Let's Play of Rise of the Dragon EGA. But now that I still have you speedrunner folk here, maybe I should go back and go about doing an all items in chapter 1. So let me just write down. I'm going to write down for my own purposes all the items you can get in chapter 1. How many are there? Okay, yep. I don't know if that's one that you can take in chapter 1. Okay, I'm just gonna look at a picture. I've got a picture of the lodge. I've got a map of the lodge actually. Let me quickly do this. I'll go back to Big Julia view, and then we're gonna do a quick all items run. Control tab. Okay, so I have these like maps I made for my own benefit that are in. There is a Crimson Diamond manual, and you can find these in them. It's a PDF. So I'm just like, this is, and they have like the room numbers as they are in AGS here, and that saves me some time. And I have one of these for the exterior as well, but I won't be showing that one, of course. But yeah, let's do an all items run. Let's do an all items run. I'm just gonna look at all the items I can get and keep. Okay, yep, that one too. That one too. But that might be situational. That's tricky. I like this. Okay. Okay. I have all the items. There's 4 or 5 items you can get in chapter 1. Oh, and a drinking glass, of course. That's of course. Okay. There are 5 or 6 items you can get in chapter 1. You only need one of them, the drinking glass, in chapter 1. The rest of them are there because there's no reason for them not to be. Golden Drake, good to see you. Long time no see. Fantastic. Oh, no, bro, you missed any percent. How did that go? We did an any percent of a minute. Oh, a minute 49 was the any percent. All right. Okay. The open. Oh my God. Wait. That's also. You guys have the best ideas. Okay. Open every drawer and door speed run. Okay, that's amazing. Okay. Open every door and drawer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh yes, then the mug. I forgot the mug. Oh my gosh, you're right. I've forgotten all this stuff. Okay. Okay, who knows, bro? You got 2 ads right as I started answering. How was any percent? Any percent was a minute 49.95. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 6 or 7 items you can get in the first chapter, but you only need one of them. And yes, I will do an open every door, drawer, cabinet play. Oh, good way of thinking of Steam achievements. That's actually a good call. It's a good call, Greenest Love. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this again. What I'm gonna do though, and of course I'm playing with the version everyone is playing with. I'm not gonna set a timer here. I just need to check something, because there used to be builds where you could take the soot out of the fireplace. Okay, good. So you can. Okay, so that is there. So okay. Right. See, that's the thing. Like, I know that Ron Gilbert talks about you shouldn't get an item before you get. Oh, I should turn off the other music. It's a racket. Ron Gilbert talks about in his puzzle design for games is that you shouldn't get the solution for a puzzle before you encounter the problem. But I can't see a reason why you wouldn't be able to get soot out of the fireplace at any point. I actually did program it so that Jack has kept it clean in the first part of the demo and then it's dirty later, but that's kind of confusing. So I kind of just people pick up stuff that is in the lives that you'll need later. I don't know. I don't find like that's a problem really. Yeah, and there's some parts. Oh no, bro. Some parts like that I did program. I actually used to make that more complicated. Where if Jack was washing the dishes, you couldn't open up certain cabinets because he would like hear in his way and stuff. You can totally pick up items in Monkey Island before puzzles. Didn't practice what he preached 100%. Havorius, so nice to meet you. Thank you for the follow, and thank you so much. Thank you so much, and have a good rest of your week. Happy Crimson Tuesday. We are going to try an all items run, and then we're going to open up every door and cabinet in the game run. Oh my gosh. Okay. Turn off tutorial boxes. Oh my gosh, am I even going to remember everything? I don't even know. Okay, so this is just all items. But I do have to get all items and also, this is just get all items, right? I don't need to, like, finish the I don't need to finish. Oh crap! There you can take the hat and the coat. I don't need to finish the game. Right? I just need to get all of the items. Right? That's how this works. Uh, let's talk to her first. I'm gonna forget something. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna forget something. I don't think you can get anything in those rooms. Okay, and oh, in the kitchen. You know what? This could. Okay, you know what? I can't get the items in here because I have to talk to everyone first. Jack won't let you in these these cabinets to get the plate and the drinking glass until after dinner when he's not cooking. I gotta restart. So I have to talk to everyone, in fact. I see. Okay. Oh no, I forgot to turn up the speed. TPP. Drawer. Oh, DR is short for drawer. And of course, this whole time I have not changed my tag to plain Crimson Diamond. Of course, you know. Da, da, da. Oh no, I do have to talk to Albert. I forgot. TPP. But I don't have to listen to this conversation, that's for sure. Okay. Okay, so that's good. Oh, right. Okay. Gotta fix this. That might already be fixed in the current build. Oh. Oh, you know what? There's one more item you can get in here. Ooh, it's kind of a spoiler though. I'm not gonna go for it. Oh my gosh, take mug doesn't work. Oh, I must have misspelled it. There is another item I just remembered that you can get in here, but I feel like, oh, I don't know if I want to take it or not. People already know that it's there. I don't know. If anyone says the item in chat, I will do this again and get that last item. You know what? I finished the game by accident. And I didn't need to. Fragdamine Mike, thank you so much for the resub. And Foggage Green, you actually, I'm sorry I missed it. I'm just seeing my notifications now. You redeemed Show a Fun Book, so I will show a fun book. Let's see. Oh, finish by showing inventory. You're absolutely right, Mausimus. I should have shown inventory. 216. If anyone names the last item I did not get for fear of not wanting to spoil anything, but you know what? You can legitimately get this item in the first chapter, so I'm gonna totally get it. So I'm gonna show inventory as well. And I wonder for all items percent if you need to finish the chapter. You don't need to, right? So that's not. I just did that because I just sheer like force of habit. So show inventory at the end, but I won't finish the chapter. That'll save time. Metology asks, is there any voice acting down the road? There is no voice acting in the game. Partly because back in the day, like EGA games, text parser games, didn't really have voice acting, and partly because it would be like a whole other job to like hire people, record all that stuff. Like it's extra time and it's extra money. I'm the only one making it, so I'm like, although I can't really legitimately use that as an excuse with Grundislav in chat, who is also basically a solo dev, who has done fully voiced games already, but it's like so much of an ask, really, to do. Yes, Dan. Oh, Fractal Mind Mike, we've got some offers. Yes, Fractal Mind Mike will voice act the entire game. Okay, so what I'm going to do. Oh. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that again. I'm going to do an all items, not finish the chapter, show the inventory at the end, and then shut it off before I finish the chapter. Yes. Yeah, Disaster Squad, exactly. As well, I can use that as a really good reason, is that, yeah, it's not of the period. Okay. I will show all of it. I will show even the item I consciously skipped, because I think it's pretty fun. So let's do that. Okay. I'm going to take another drink. Give me a second. Give me a second. And Pengo Ray, that's actually another good point. Pengo Ray says, I heard one indie dev say they didn't want voice acting because they liked to see what voices people use in streams and Let's Plays. Yes, I do like that too. And Foggage Green, I'm sorry, I kept you waiting. I'm actually going to do that before we do anything else. A show and tell redemption of a book. Because you did redeem, I'm going to do that. So, this is something we talked about a few streams ago, and I'm not sure if anyone here that was when we were having this conversation is here tonight, but this is something hopefully some people can appreciate in the stream. Deluxe Tux, have a great night, sleep well. Yes, it's an intense stream. Foggage Green, here you go. I hope you can, I don't know if you'll appreciate it, but hopefully, because we did have a bit of a conversation about this a couple weeks ago, hope someone will. This is the book Redemption for Foggage Green. Sailor Moon by Naoko Takeuchi. This is volume 1. This is Sailor Moon R, I believe, the starting ones. And it's very, it's super girly, cutesy manga. I don't have all of these or anything like that. But there she is. It's really, really, really beautiful, flowy. She is the one. You never watched or read them, Foggage Green? I used to watch the show a lot. When they would play it here, I think on YTV. Oh no, Marcimus, you recently saw the leaked footage of the American version of Sailor Moon on Twitter, nightmare stuff. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, you know what, Foggage Green? Seeing as you're not big into the Sailor Moon, I will do my other book. I only had 3 prepared, so I will do that one because I do want to give you a good one. This one, hopefully you'll like this one a bit better and be more familiar with this. But this, I mentioned a couple. Was it last week? I did a show of a Wizardry 8 manual, but it was in pretty good condition, and I mentioned that I had a Wizardry manual that had its cover loved off, and this is that one. The Wizardry Trilogy 2 manual. Look at that. I don't even know where the cover is. Oh, well, I even have notes in here. Okay, so this is the Wizardry Trilogy 5, 6, and 7 Player's Guide. Beautiful, thick Player's Guide. And I'll just show the rest of it too. So here it was. Wizardry Trilogy 5, 6, and 7. This is my original boxed copy that I bought back in the day. And oh no, Foggage Green. No, I just read this so much the cover fell off, Foggage Green. And so it comes with, here is Bane of the Cosmic Forge, disc A and B. That's how big that game is. What is this? I guess I got this at RoboSoft. Whatever this is. I don't know what this is. Oh look. You get a Jagged Alliance. Oh, you know what? This is getting keyed out. I will turn that off. Filter. Oh no, that's not the right one. Oh wait, no, that's me. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, Jagged Alliance, you get a Jagged Alliance thing, whatever that is. I don't know if it's a poster. Oh, another. I got 2 of them. Sure. Okay. Realms of Arcania, Star Trail. Some kind of promotional whatever that is. And wow, there's just a blank 5 1/4 on here. I don't know why. Oh, my backup discs. Okay. Julia's Fantasy Role-Playing Save Disc. That's good. I don't know what these are. 3M. They're just here. Dyson. Here are the Heart of the Maelstrom discs. Beautiful, beautiful red foil. Oh, what's this? Crusaders of the Dark Savant, disc B. Crusaders of the Dark Savant, disc A. Attention players of the Bane of the Cosmic Ford. Previously released on 2 low-density discs have been combined on 1 disc. Label disc A and B. Oh, I even have the receipt. Oh my gosh, I billed this to my mom. $59.95. Okay, hold on. I'll just show you this part of it. $59.95, $66.75, including freight $7. So I sent away for this. That's kind of awesome. What's this? Oh wow! So I got this directly from Surtec. Hold on, I don't want to show address, but this is the Surtec invoice. So that's awesome. And yeah, this has a note in it. So this, I don't know what happened to the cover. Oh my god, I would have kept it. Oh yeah, there's some weird notes. Dream Monk, Life is a Rebus. I don't know if this means anything to anybody. It meant stuff to me at some point in my life. But yes. Loved to death. Loved to death. And one day I will meet Brenda Romero because Dan has worked with Brenda and John on Empire of Sin music. And I'm really hoping one day I can meet Brenda and get her to sign my Wizardry boxes. So, thank you Foggage Green for that Point Redemption. My Wizardry Trilogy 2. Turn back on. Turn back. Oop, nope, wrong one. Turn back on the chroma key. That was a nice break before we get into this again. Never played Wizardry Ace. They're great. Wizardry 7 and 8 were like my absolute favorites. Yes, and these are my original era discs, Bill Kuhn. Okay, so we're gonna get back. We're gonna do all the items. We're gonna do all the items play. We're gonna do all the items play, and then we're going to do an open every drawer and cabinet play. And then that'll take us to Rise of the Dragon, I think. Right into it. We didn't get very much work done tonight, but that's not the main goal of this anyway, these streams ever, so. Yes, Bill Kuhn, my original era save game disc as well. Yes. Okay. Okay. Items. My gosh, the items are bending my brain a bit because I never think about them now. But this is good, this is good. I'm reacquainting myself. Okay, speed. I don't think I have a shortcut for take. That's fine. Okay. You can also get the soot from here. I'm wondering if that would save time. Oh my gosh. Great. Thank you. Okay, so I need to help Jack. That's important. I can skip over that animation. Need to take the plate. Actually, I could have just done that doubled up and not having... I'm thinking of ways to optimize this, but I'm not going to do them. Take mug. Did I forget anything? I hope not. Okay, so this last one... I think that's it. Coat hat, soot, tape, powder, almonds, plate, drinking glass, mug, kettle, ice pick. Oh, text inventory. Yeah, we can do text inventory. So this game also has a text-based inventory. There it is. Powder, loop. So you do start with some of these items. You start with the loop and the newspaper and your notebook. Everything else we picked up. So that is my run. 214. 1442. Modology, he says you should consider doing a physical release of the game. Limited run games could help you out with that. And imagine an actual big box art game box release with some mock floppy disk for novelty. Oh, I know, Modology, I would love it. And it's so funny you mentioned limited run because in the Monkey Island anthology, I did the EGA portraits for the book that comes with. So I have like a slight connection there because I have worked with them before. Text-based inventory, not alphabetical. I don't know. I think it's in order of... I don't know what the order is. It might be the order of the inventory item as it is, like the order I created them in AGS. I don't know. But something fun to note is that even in this even in the inventory, it's like a new improved text inventory. You can look at your inventory items by pressing L, or you could examine them if you can. So you can look at Jordan almonds here, or you could examine Jordan almonds as well using the loop. Look at the green hat. So that's just a nice, like, it's not just a text inventory. It also is somewhat functional. Granislav asked, how big is the Crimson Diamond currently? It is like 140 megabytes or something. But when it's zipped, it's like 60 or something. Something like that. And probably most of that's music. Yeah, exactly. Bill could. I think that's the case. The items have a number behind the scenes, and they may be listed according to those numbers. Because it's not in the order that we obtain them, and it's not in alphabetical. So, and it will scroll if you have more. So that is the full inventory list of everything you can get in Chapter 1. Yes, too many floppies. Okay. Either way says the Mac version of the demo is 75.6 megabytes, and that's zipped, I think. Yeah, too many floppies. There's three. So there's 3 tracks that Dan composed in the demo, so that's probably a good deal of that. Probably more than half. Okay, 214 for all items run. My last run I will be doing before we go into Rise of the Dragon Let's Play is, you know what? I know we only have one more run in us, but I'm going to change my tag because we can. The Crimson Diamond. Done. Open all cupboards would be harder to verify. This is true. But I will demonstrate that. We'd have to end. Actually, it's funny because we'd have to end on opening the ice chest because you can't walk away from the ice chest. It will close automatically. And the exterior doors you can't open them, so that's not going to be a problem. Okay, we're going to do the last run. Open every cupboard and drawer I laboriously animated. This is actually, before we do that, I need to do a little bit of research. Oh yeah, you can't keep the kettle. That's why we had to end in the kitchen. Is she won't take the kettle with her. She puts it automatically back on the stove. I just want to check something because I feel like actually I need to restart. I'm not going to set the timer for this because I just need to quickly check something. Just for research purposes. You can't open the curio cabinet because it's locked, but you can open the drawer in the curio cabinet. So this guy's okay. So can we open up this closet? Okay, so yeah, we can't open up any of this stuff. Yeah, he won't let us open and close the stuff in his room. And I don't think we can't open this. Oh, can we open this? We can't now. But when he's not packing, can we? That's the question. So I got to do a little bit of research before we can do this. So let me quickly talk to everybody and see if I can open and close that stuff. And then that'll be that. That's thorough, pretty thorough. Because that way I think we'd have to visit every room in the lodge. So, okay. Okay. I'm just doing this to see when I have access to Albert's drawers. That sounds bad, doesn't it? You know what I mean. Okay, so he's not here. So I can open this and I can open this. Okay, so we need to at least get to this part of the demo when he's not unpacking. So we need to get to after dinner to open this. And that. You can't open these, I don't think. No, these are locked. And yeah, there's going to be other, like this, the drawers in the desk and the study you also can't open. So I'm going to do my best to like open everything that you can, but just knowing the ones that are locked. And there's some desks that don't have drawers. Judith Butler's lover, have a lovely night. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Happy rest of your week. And I'm so sad to see you go, but I totally understand. And hopefully in that bright, exciting future of which we spoke previously, we will see you again. So take care. And as you've always been a pleasure to have here. And we'll play the trailer every stream in tribute to you. I don't even want to think about the subtitles. Okay. So yes, we need to get to at least this chapter to get to open those. So that's good to know. This is gonna take way longer. This is gonna be the longest run of them all, I'm pretty sure. Even when we don't have to finish the game. Okay. This is the last one. Unless I mess up. Okay. Okay, so I do need to talk. I must remember that. It is a bit of a puzzle. Curio cabinet is locked, the rest of it, so we can't open that. This is gonna be funny. Okay. Actually, I don't even think there's anything in here to open. Nope. Can't open those. You can open this. Oh, that's such a slow animation. Come on, Nancy. Okay. Great. Oh, at least she does that quickly. Okay, you can't open anything else in this room. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is in that time when I was just making this game like a dollhouse and I wasn't thinking about like I don't know, being efficient. So this is why this is like this. And it's ridiculous and I'm glad I can share it with you. I can't open this stuff yet. These trunks are locked. Is there anything in here? Oh yeah, you can open up the medicine cabinet. My god, what was wrong with me? I don't think there's anything in here. Nope. So I'm not being 100% efficient. Oh no, this room has so much. Enjoy, everybody. Those are cupboard, like those are cubbies, so they don't really count because you can't open them. I'm glad I can share this with you, my mania. You can't open the toilet seats. I'm kind of embarrassed and proud at the same time. Is there a word for that? I don't think there's anything in here. Nope. Desk is locked. We can open these now, I guess. Oop. I'm going to be efficient about this. Oops. Yeah. Oh, wait. Who did I miss? Oh my gosh, I missed somebody. Who did I miss? Oh my gosh, I didn't talk to Albert, you guys. We had to scrap this. I have to do this one more time. No. I just had to test to make sure that it was him indeed. Gosh darn it. Okay, one more time. That's it. One more time. Aw, JBL. JBL, you're the sweetest. Sorry, I just missed. I hope you got to get to see that I could appreciate what you're saying. Have a good night. If I hope you're still here to see that. Grindeslaw, I can't believe you have an animated door with a mirror on it. That's insane. I just did a baked-in animation, Grindeslaw. That's true. I should give 1 point for opening everything, every door. Yes, we gotta run Blade. I just want to do this because I just made one mistake in this playthrough. I'm gonna do this one more time, Bilkun, and then we're gonna get to Rise of the Dragon. Because I kind of bungled that. Okay. But I'm not gonna make the same mistake again. Oh, no, she's not here. Then we're going to get to some dragon. And now I actually know which rooms I can avoid because they don't have, what I need in them. Okay. Those things are drawers, but you can't really see them opening, and she just closes them automatically, so those don't count. Oh, I have to open this door anyway, but I don't need to go in. So in the new version of this of the demo that is not available yet, you can skip this animation and they'll just all be open. It this is yes, embarrassed and proud. I've slightly optimized this time. Gosh. No, yeah, the mirrored one. That's right. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's a baked-in animation. I didn't try to do anything fancy. Oh yeah, that room doesn't have anything. This room has so much. Doo 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 doo. This room, yes, is a closet. You can open up this. There's two things to open here. Nothing there. This one. See, so I did start to fill some of this stuff in with, like, eventually this stuff will all have somewhat story adjacent things. Great. Okay, so this will take us to this. Great. That'll do that. So we hear the sound. Great. Stand. Oh yeah, you can open all these. Surely. Oh. This is zonal. You can open up those. This, I guess, is open buffet. Yep. And this is also zonal. Okay. You can't open up the stove. I think that's it. 341.68, the longest run by far. Okay, JBL is still here. You're in the background while I change the bedding. No, for real. Good night. Good night, JBL. 341.68. All doors and cupboards. Yes, to help speedruns, you could also add in everything or is everything open. That's also good. That's not going to be in the current one, but yeah, if open function. Open check function. Yes, TV Prime. Imagine if there were items to gather in all those objects. I know. Can Nancy use the ice pick to unlock her nose? I don't think I've done that, but that would be a great way to die. Can now do it all over again with current dev build, Beta Human says. No, I'm not going to reveal anything more. This is exactly, if anyone wants to attempt the speedruns, this is exactly the one that's on my website, on the Steam page, on my Itch.io. Chuck Rowdy, good to see you. Yeah, speedrunning my demo. These ones are kind of, these runs, the all items and open everything. That's kind of, the open everything I do like, because you have to go to every room. And there's some timing issues here as well. But yeah, anyway, I will in the Discord, I will just like list like the different kinds of runs I just did today, with times, but like there I will also submit video because we want to make it official. Yes, good evening, Chuck Rody. Okay, but that is going to be it for the speedrun portion of the evening. That was a lot of fun. I can understand why you guys are so into this. I've enjoyed watching others, but I've never done it myself. So that was a nice educational experience for me. Once more, um, that's the link for the speedrunning community, Speedy Adventures. They're doing a challenge that is over October 3rd, where you can try speedrunning the Crimson Diamond demo. Any percentage, 100%. Anything else that we just did, the booze run, which was get Nancy drunk, shower run, open everything run. It's up to you guys. Thank you so much for picking the Crimson Diamond demo for this, and I hope that in the future when this game is released, we can do a whole run, all chapters, which will be madness. Oh, okay. Gonna put that to bed. Gonna turn off my life split. We're gonna move into the Rise of the Dragon section of the night. I can finally close that window. I don't want to save those splits. Okay. Because they're a mess. But I had people watching, and I will definitely make little videos and stuff of all that. So that's evidence that did happen. Modology, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, you can pick up. Oh, you know what? You can pick up the saucepan in the kitchen. But you can't leave with it. So that's another one that you can't leave. Change video tag. Thank you, Bill Kuhn. Rise of the Dragon. Yes, you are right, Mousimus. You can't get the saucepan. So that's an extra few seconds. So I didn't even finish that to its fullest extent. There is a saucepan. What I'll do for that, when I list the runs I did, I will update the inventory list to include saucepan for a screenshot. Saucepan. See, you guys, I don't know my own game. I forgot. Okay, Rise of the Dragon. I'm gonna close off music. The audio is lower. We're gonna open up Defender. Oh, just a Jeffy, thank you so much for gifting the sub. Fantastic. Okay. Back to some Rise. Ooh, I didn't do... Oh, I'm going to forego the snack tonight because we're a little bit behind schedule. All these doors. Okay, so that's where we were. I'm just going to quickly... Oh, wow. I have not been recording this entire time, you guys. I'll just have to grab this stream off of Twitch. That's a disaster. Anyway, I'm going to start streaming now. Start recording now. So at least I can have this part of it, the Let's Play, in a good resolution. But not all is lost. I will grab this off of Twitch when I'm done for the night. But here we are with our DOS box. I don't know how that happened. With our Rise of the Dragon. So we're pretty far along in this game. We have a bunch of exits and entrances to go through. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Air vent. Okay, we've got a meanwhile. Let me know if the sound is too soft or too loud. Okay, so these guys are looking for me. Okay. Air vent. Ooh, electrical panel. I like an electrical panel. Leaky faucet. Screwdriver. Ooh, on top of the sink. Did they get me? Am I like in an unwinnable situation? Yes, I am! Oh my gosh, my last save game, you guys, is an unwinnable situation. Blade Hunter and Willie Beamish both have slightly longer hair at the back of their neck. Party in the back, Belcoon. Okay, so yeah, my latest save game is like I can't win unless I need to mess. I can mess with the fuse box in good time. So let us just restore that again and see if I can quickly mess with this fuse box. No, I'm totally in an unwinnable situation in that latest. Okay, so it's all off now is where we're going to restore, because this is probably where I can do the stuff I need to. So I need to... Oh, no, I don't want to unlock that. No. I made a mistake. Restore. Okay. Okay, so there's a holding lock, a roof lock, a brake lock. These are all locked right now. Oh, but the system is off. So do I want to have the system on and unlock certain things? Is that what I want? So unlock this, unlock this, unlock this, and turn this back on? Because that would mean that those guys can't leave the break room. Because that's where they are. And I was told that you can spray this woman in the face with a nap pants, but I didn't bring it with me, naturally, because I keep forgetting it in my own medicine cabinet. Yeah, you warned me. Okay, so this hopefully will be fine. So I've got a screwdriver. That's a very accurate mop. Screwdriver. That's a beautiful screwdriver. Sears, craftsperson. Nice. Okay, so. Okay, mops. Aren't they locked in? This timed stuff, man. Nope. So I turned something off. I don't know what that's going to do. Okay, something happened. No! Okay. They will eventually find me. Just gotta be quick. Is there a ring sitting on that sink, or was that another game? I got a screwdriver. I'm kind of concerned that I'm in a non-winnable situation. So I'm going to unlock this, unlock this, unlock this, turn this back on. So I'm going to save this as a different version. So this is going to be break room locked, all security on, others on. Give me a second. I don't know. I might be borked, as they say. Seriously, can I shoot this woman? No. So I'm gonna try. I might try the other place too, whatever this does. So that doesn't. I might not have enough time to do this. Oh, timed sequences in games. I like how his little eyeball is one single pixel. His little cornea or pupil. Oh no! It's another one of these. Seriously? I just want to mess stuff up. Rock? Can I just shoot it? What are you talking about? Ugh. Nope. Oh, great. 1 second. Hold on. Screwdriver. Oh, yeah, there's only a screwdriver, it looks like. Break room lock secure. Okay, I'm going to try the other room. Because I can go to other rooms. Okay. Is it like a Space Quest situation where you just can't? You're out of time. You lose. Oh, Karen. Oh, I probably need the screwdriver. What the heck? Okay, that's not encouraging. No? Fortune cookie? Shooting it? No? Oh, I should have looked at it. Okay. Okay. Sorry, honey. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna probably at least get the screwdriver from that other room. I'll just be quick. Okay, not that many actions. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna bring our speedrun mentality into this game. Yeah, yeah. I wish I had my nap hand, but I don't. Okay, let's just take that. Whatever that is, let's just do that. Oh, you know what? I did do something with that. Oh, come on. Okay, we're just going to take this screwdriver and skedaddle. Is this screwdriver what's making it too late? Come on. Come on. Out. In. Please help, Blade. Okay. Yes. Okay, can we... This is gonna help? Right in there? No? Nope. Okay, what else can we do? Excuse me, pardon me. Is there like a button? Eliminator, surgeon... Okay. 1 second, I just have to... Ah! Mr. Columby, thank you so much for the sub. I just have to do one quick thing. I have to turn off the power saver on this. Okay. Okay. Cybersteve, good to see you. Yes, you're in time. I don't know if I'm going to get to the end because this game is hard. Can I bomb it? Can I attach bomb? 20 seconds. Like, everything is timed, isn't it? There's a big screw on the side of that. Can make it darker. Oh, sorry, Karen. I'm gonna have a close-up of your inevitable demise. How do I... Injector lines? Yeah, let's do something. Oh, can we shoot them? What? You can get trouble? She's gonna be dead soon. Oh no, oh no. It still had a minute left. I want to save her though. Where am I going? Oh, that's amazing. Wow, what? This would have been really fun to play. That's really nice tone. Oh. Whoa! Fantastic! Oh no. Oh no! I didn't know there was another one of these! Oh, no! I wasn't told there was going to be another one. Karen dead. This is the Denhuang guy. Another arcade sequence. I don't know what to... Oh, don't make me do the same... Don't... Well, at least I know about the moon jump this time. Oh, oh no, it's the same thing! No, come on. This is so not cool. Oh, it's so not cool. Oh my god. hate this. Oh no! Oh, you can't see anything. My screen cap went out? Okay, thanks. Oh no. What happened? So sorry. Okay. I don't know what I pressed. Okay. Okay, here we go. You missed me get incinerated. Okay. Right, okay, here we go. Okay, now we can see it. Okay, great. Okay, here we go. This is terrible. This is terrible. Oh, well, I can treat you guys to what happened last time. I stood too close to this, and that's what happens. Yeah, it's like the Super Mario Brothers movie. I'm not gonna... It's too fast. There's like a pattern here, and I'm not gonna get it. Nope. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not. I promise. I hate it. I try to stay positive. I try to stay positive. Yeah, there's a pattern, but I'm frustrated. Win Arcade, keep trying. No. See, I am frustrated, but I'm also keeping trying. Those two things are not mutually exclusive. I don't want to learn this. Okay, so that's it going bananas. Then there's that, and then there's a long pause. Okay, so it goes like that. And then it goes... No, it's too long. I'm fed up. Okay, it's after this. It's after that. Yeah, the hitbox includes the gun. Now I can let the hate flow through you. Oh wow, you saw the Battletoads driving sequence done blindfolded, Ace? I'm not gonna get to that point with this. This is very upsetting. This is the time. No. Wait for the single streams, then one by one, go, go, go. One by one? His gun makes him go into ashes. He's psychically connected to his gun, and if his gun gets burnt, he's like, oh no, I did it again. Bill Coon, where's my tally? Yeah, I don't know what this could possibly be for. Okay, we're gonna settle down, we're gonna figure this out. Okay, and then there's a pause. Nope. And then there's a pause. Then, okay, so after that, nope. Okay, and then there's that long, that's the longest pause you get. That's not even long enough, though. That's not even long enough. I'm telling you right now, it's not long enough. It's not. It's impossible. Is that broken brushing your teeth? It's okay. Go too late. Okay. When they go left to right, one at a time, but this gun. There's a secret way past it, you will hate it. Follow the single streams. Guys, you guys are having me on. Okay, so you mean goes 1, 2, 3, 4. You mean those ones? Okay, so what immediately precedes that? backwards. 1, 2. Okay, so it's after the backwards cascade. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Okay, after backwards cascade. So you could just cross it when it pauses. The pause is pretty brief. Jeez, it's like trying to figure out what it's safe to pass the spirits in NES Double Dragon. Okay, we have something we're gonna try though. So, oh, I forgot. I forgot there were guys shooting. Okay. Got to get as close as possible. Okay, there we okay. Backwards cascade. Okay, oh, I did it again. No, I can't. I don't know anything. You know what? That's like the motto of the stream, so it's cool. Okay, after backwards cascade, I gotta wait though. Okay, that's really close. Okay, that's the backwards cascade. Okay, so after that, I have to take it one at a time. So after the first one, I hit the step. Is that what the proposal is? Okay, so go 1. Ah. Too bad there's no way to turn the fire off. Walk step by step. Okay. 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 Step by step. Take it step by step. Okay. Okay. I'm like a sprinter with a false start. I need to start later. I get really. Ooh. Look how close I am this time. That's the hitbox. Okay. 1. Die. 2. I don't know. 1 to hit, it's insane. Yes, Beta Human. We could watch afterward, get a count on that. Yeah, I want a hint. I want a hint. I want a hint. It's like, I really don't feel like that's possible to do. Because his friggin' gun. Oh, you know what? Can I change weapons or something? Is that something I can do? Shoot the valve? Oh, you know, okay, see what you're saying. I see it. I gotta do my moon jump. No, that's fantastic. Beta Human CGM, that's great. That, acceptable. 1, 2. Oh my god. I love it. You're the hero. Violence is never the answer, Nikon. You're right. Shut the valve. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Beta Human CGM. You are the MVP. You're the MVP of the stream. Are there no there's no valve? There's no secret valve here? No? Oh no! What? Okay, so this is a question of like the platforming versus. Can I like do a jump down? You saw someone do it on a playthrough. You're like, really? Okay, it's fantastic. You know how many souls like nerves you've just spared for that? Okay, wait, I need to... There we go. Okay. Are there stairs going... I don't know how to descend. And in that area there isn't. So what I'm going to try to do, I think... Oh, just do that. But that guy won't get shot? Okay, I got it, it's fine. That's what I'm gonna do. This is fine. I'm okay with it. You need to jump to the perfect height. Okay. Bulletproof pants. He's got a bulletproof face too. So you can't hit that guy. That's okay. I need to do my moon jump. Oh no, now I'm up here. So yeah, I don't. I don't want to go up there. Just a Jeffy, I could watch 8 hours of this? No, there's no way you could watch 8 hours of this. Okay, you know what? I don't know how to do. Oh no! I'm taking damage in my toe. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm fine. I don't. No, because the second I jump the moon jump. Okay, so the moon jump is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I need on the third jump I need to jump across. I can't. This might be doable. This one. On the third moon jump, I'm going to try to make it across the chasm. That's the plan. Oh, Rise of the Dragon. No. Now you... Oh, okay. It's Morgan Freeman's voice. It wasn't doable. Oh no, I took that like a champ. Okay. So on the third moon jump, I'm going to move across. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that didn't happen. That didn't work. Maybe I just need the proper angle. I can see you. Okay. You know, it's funny, I was thinking about this when I wasn't streaming about it, and the jumping where the more times you jump, the higher you jump is like the exact opposite of what happens in real life. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, how far can I get? Yep, okay, that answers that. More Julia gets upset but continues to persevere and keep watching this continue to unfold. Yeah, futuristic spring boots. I don't know if we have those. I mean, I can only assume. The gun is so long. That's what... Yeah. Come on. See, I'm not good at timing gunshot. Okay. The thing is that if you don't pick up this gun, there's maybe we wouldn't have such a long gun. If we didn't go to the police station... Okay, so here's like, I can't walk any further than this. So we're gonna try to do our 3 times moon jump. 1, 2, 3, Geronimo! No! I don't know, no, it's, oh, okay. Oh, so I did fall down. So that's encouraging. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, 4. Ah, there we go. Yes, I'd walked down, which is great. I walked down, so it is possible. So I can just from here. So that's fine. So I can walk back. I can walk down. Where's that spot that I could walk? He did it, right? I'm not just... How did he do that? Wait for the pause? I can't get down there. I did it by accident just the one time. How did I get down there? Maybe I should try shooting it. Oh yeah, shooting it on the way up is way easier. Yeah, shooting the pipes is a horrible idea. I don't... There's some kind of way to do that. Can I just... Pressing down and enter? Oh my gosh, yes! Yes! Oh! What? Okay, yes, I got it. Down and enter. That old trick. Okay, down and enter, down and enter, down and enter. Have I tried holding down the jump button? I figured it out. I figured it out and it's magical. It's everything I wanted more. Whatever. No, I fell down. Just, yay. Okay, so this is down and jump. Yes. And I gotta crouch. How about we agree to disagree? Okay. Wow. This is like Blade Runner. Look at this lighting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Geronimo! Oh, whoa! Did you see that? Oh my god! The gun's length finally works in our favor. Arabella, good to see you. Yes, we're making progress. It's amazing. Do it! Yes! Yes! Oh, am I taking damage? I don't want it. Fantastic. That was friggin' awesome. Come on. Let me do that again. I see the valve. Where are you? Why isn't this working this time? Am I too close? Yes! Yes, too close, yes. No, we can't save. Save? No, you can't save. You're having too much fun. You know what? You shouldn't be able to shoot me. Okay? No, you shouldn't be able to shoot me, I said. This... No. I wish I brought my med kit. Who needs action movies when you got Julia's stream? Arabella says. This is... Hello. Nope. Hey. How are you doing? Long day. Really? I thought we were friends. I'm gonna die of shots. Oh no! Oh. Gosh. I'm gonna really try. I'm gonna try to really be smart here. Oh, check that out. Check that out. Am I too close again? Probably. There we go. We're learning it. We're learning it. Oh, you. Yes. Okay. Cypress G, I try to be smart every day, but not always successful. Feels bad, man. Yeah, you know what? That's the whole thing, though. You know, if you tried every time and you were successful every time, that would kind of mean you're not striving enough. So yeah, you should sometimes... It should sometimes not work. Oh yeah, this is embarrassing when you're just within each other's range. You're just shooting above my head. I don't know, dude. I don't know who decided this was a good idea. Not I mean to play this game, but to do this kind of jump thing. No, stop it! Don't do that. Chester Jeffrey says, you know, I don't like arcade sequences in adventure games, but I'm loving watching you play through an arcade sequence in an adventure game. Oh! That was a rookie mistake. That's a rookie mistake. Nope. Took an extra one there. Oh well. Yay. I really wish I brought that medkit. You know, it's that same feeling when you're packing for something, like a vacation, or you go away and you forget something. I hate that feeling. That's what I'm getting with this medkit thing. Although I don't even know how I would use it. This is the embarrassing one. Oh no, can I shoot you? Yes. Come on, no, what? No. Come on. Yeah, just Jeffy. Now I'm feeling like arcade sequences in early adventure games are ahead of their time. They're like made for streaming. Ugh. Why can't I? Why? This is a very picky game about shooting people. Maybe it should have just been an adventure game. Like, I like how these guys commit to their stances. Oh, you're shooting me now? That's not fair. Oh, what's 2057, right? It's like... I wonder if I don't have to stand as close to the edge to make this jump. Because that seems to be where my problems lie. Jump it! Jump it! Yes! Yeah, like Prince of Persia's got nothing on you. Yes! Yes! This is where I start getting scared, like I'm not gonna be able to finish this because I'm running out of health. Yes. If there's that guy. He's just taking free shots at me. I'm just a bullet sponge right now. Come on. Get up there. Get up there. I said, oh no, no. Right? This isn't the gap, right? Okay. Oh, come on. Is this a ceiling? No, it's not a ceiling. Why would it be a ceiling? How silly of me. No, 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 not at all. Yes. I need a break. Ugh. Oh no, it's a boss. With more health than me. Oh, what? No, what? Oh, God. Oh my gosh. What? Why is it on a tightrope? This is like Bowser. What? I'm not even hitting him. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I can't even get up there and he's like hitting me. This isn't gonna go well. How come he's immune? His belly's immune? Okay, we're doing this. Let's do this. Just... Oh, oh! Well, you're really tall. That was for Karen. Oh, I want to save her, though. It's Cobra Commander. Did we do that? Did we do it? But Karen. You weren't up front with me about yeah, she was killed. I don't know if Karen's life is worth going through that arcade sequence again. Oh, so cool. Ooh! Walking off into the sunset, console yourself over the loss of Karen. Vanquish the forces of evil. That's so cool. I did! For now. Alright. Perfect timing! Perfect timing. What? No, no. Okay, you know what? Maybe next time we play this, I will save Karen. And now that I know how to do the arcade sequence, it's gonna be smooth sailing. But I do want to save her. That'll be next time. Yeah, anyway, I'm guessing you can also save Karen for a slightly happier ending. I hope so. Yeah, that's a titular dragon, I believe, Goemon-sama. Winners don't do drugs, Barbara. Exactly, Ace. The sunset is amazing. The sunset is completely epic. It could only be worth it if you look precisely how to free Karen. Yeah, Cypress D. That was kind of what I was thinking too. Now, next time I stream Rise the Dragon, I will do some homework and I will figure out how to save Karen, and we will save Karen. Because now I'm battle hardened. I've gotten through both of these arcade sequences. Thank you for your help, you guys. Thank you for the tip of the valve. That was fantastic. We're gonna look for someone to raid. That's what we're gonna do. But I'm gonna just let this really triumphant, awesome cyberpunk music play while we go to figure out who to raid. Happy Crimson Tuesday. I feel good. I feel like I've accomplished something. Happy rest of your week. See you next time. We'll see about Dan if he can manage to get himself unkidnapped or whatnot. We'll figure something out. See him again at some point. But if not, I can show Playdate, finally, with the consumer model. We can work more on the fish. Maybe I'll try some speed running again, just a little bit. I forgot to pick up the saucepan. Yeah, there's plenty to do. We'll see. Bill Kuhn, have a wonderful night as well. Thank you, Cypress, Mousimus, Jim Matt, Goemon-sama, Edenwaith, Judge Khan, Cypress D. Hi, Barry Hazard. Good to see you. Thanks for the lurking. Yeah, we got kicked in. In the arse, too. You have to play some Playdate demos, Edenwaith? Nice. Yeah, that's something I really do want to do. Beta Human later. Thank you for your help. I really appreciated it. Yeah, I'm on Raw. Is Robot Spacer on? Is Robot Spacer doing the thing? I'm really pleased. Lemming Runs, thank you for the follow. I just saw that now. I'm so sorry. I'm just catching up. Yeah, let's see. Let me open up my Twitch. So epic. I kind of wish this music was playing during the arcade sequence, not those 4 bars of the same thing. Okay. Let's see what we got. Yep. Yep. Well, the thing is, I'm gonna end up watching Robot Spacer's VODs anyway, so we're gonna raid, because he's probably gonna finish, I'm assuming he's gonna finish Dagger from on Raw tonight. And I really want to watch that. So we're gonna raid Robot Spacer. and see how he does. See how he does on his second playthrough of the Dagger of Amon-Ra. Raid message. Crimson, Diamond, Raiders, 1, Rise of the Dragon. With whatever fish you have, whatever emojis, Crimson Diamond Raiders, 1, Rise of the Dragon. Rise of the Dagger! I love it. Mouse miss. Okay. Crimson Diamond Raiders, 1, Rise of the Dragon. Rise of the Dragon. Rise of the Dagger. I'm slurring. I just had rooibos tea. It's totally non-caffeinated and it's got nothing else funny in it. I'm slurring. See you guys next week. I'm gonna set up this raid. Robot Spacer, an amazing streamer. He has streamed Dagger of Amon-Ra. Previous to that, he streamed Colonel's Bequest. He was excellent at it, and so that's part of the reason why we're rating him now, is because he's played the games that inspire the Crimson Diamond the most, and I can't resist. Can't resist watching. Bye, Justin Jeffy. Have a great night. Rating Robot Spacer. Let's fire this thing up. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Whew. I feel good about that. I mean, I don't feel 100% good because Karen melted. We'll fix that next time. We're gonna go back for Karen. Karen is our girl, and she's worth the arcade sequence. Oh yeah, that might be cool, Mouse, to review community TCD speedruns. Yeah, if they are posted, any posted. Yeah, I would totally be up for that. I hadn't even thought of that. Very good indeed. That was fun though. I don't see myself like speedrunning anybody else's games, but I like speedrunning mine. Alright, I'm gonna raid because I skipped snack time, you guys, because I was so keen and we had started a bit late because of aforementioned speedruns. So we're gonna raid now. Happy Crimson Tuesday. See you next week. We'll do something. Dan or no Dan. If Dan escapes the basement, you know, maybe he can stream or something. But we'll see. Alright, here we go.